Hello? Hello! Happy Friday, everybody! We've made it to the weekend. It's finally here. That's it. Weekend starts right now. About time too. What a week. It was busy. And if you're feeling any way fatigued, put that on hold, because we have a plan. We have a joint venture, a tag team lineup, if you will. So we hope you have a tasty beverage, a comfy seat, and motivation. You're going to need it. We are on the ground here in Eureka, which is in Montana. And we're going to be doing some scenic flights as we rumble down through Montana. We're going to pick up the multiplayer from our first stop, which is going to be at Kalispell City Airport, also known as Sierra 27. From there, we're going to fly down to St. Ignatius Airport. That's 5-2 Sierra. Then we go down to Ravalli County Airport, which is 6 Sierra 5. And then, friends, it gets crazy, because then we're going to jump over and follow ColFork85. The tag team, whatever the name is, not athlon thingy majiggy, like the relay, where you have to hand them the torch and say, right, stay going. Colonel Fork is going to bring us on into Idaho. We're going to check out Lemhi County, Arco Butte County, and Rigby Airport. It's going to be fantastic, so it is. And it's all happening right here on Microsoft Flight Simulator. So hello. Oh, and to make things interesting, we have a new machine, a new chariot, if you will, donning the colours very similar to the Mooney. This is its step cousin, twice removed, called the Seminole, the Piper PA-44, just released from Coronado. Never flown it before, so we said we'll give it a shot and see what happens. And let's hope, we don't break it and it doesn't break us. That would be the plan. So it's time to say hello to some peoples, because you're very, very good for joining me here on a Friday. So first up, we have Colonel Fork85 is in the house. Tag Team Flight Night. Oh yeah. SK Sun is in the house. Andy Brown 7 has rumbled in. He's watching us over on Twitch, saying hello. Have you tried the hello? I'm telling you, it's happened. I answered the phone this morning at a ridiculous hour of about 04:30. Someone calling my name in vain. That's a polite way of putting it. And I answered the phone, hello. And then I woke up. And much of the day has been a blur since I got here. John E is in the house. He says hello. Took the day off for my birthday and told my wife this stream is the one thing I wanted to do today. Let's just say I was in high school when Microsoft Flight Sim 1 was released. Well, John E, happy birthday to you, my dude. And what a way to spend a birthday. Kendra is in the house. Happy Friday to you. Jan Moorcamp has rambled in. Erlansky is here. Good to see you. Tortuga Gaming has rambled in to the house. He says, hi, Murph and folks. Peter Pepperman is here. He says, good evening, Murphy. Happy Friday. Very cold here tonight. How's it over in Tipperary? It's cold and dark and kind of damp. It's not at all pleasant. It's about 7 degrees. But it's okay because, well, we're here now. And we're in Montana. And it should be a little bit warmer. Catbat9 has rambled in. Good to see you, my dude. Ed Reed is here. Welcome aboard. Hope you're keeping well. E. Bennis is here, as is Bot Singh. Happy Friday to you, my dudes. Dan is in the house, as is Alison Johnson. Good evening and happy Friday. And news for Alison is they're working on a new airport for Newcastle. The Jody Newcastle. They're building an airport over in Newcastle. It's really nice. That was kind of Welsh. Yeah, we'll quit while we're ahead. We might not even be ahead. Our Technic Al pre-rambles in. Perambles in. Who else is here? Papa Joe B has rambled in along with Annalisa. Hiya Murph, how are you? How's everyone? Good. Hope you're keeping well, Annalisa. Good to see you. She's watching us over on Twitch as well. Brian Clark has rambled in saying, yo Murph, hi all. Dangerous Brian is in the house. Good to see you. Bad Dog is here saying, hiya Murph. Hello folks. Happy Friday. He's a great dog. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Lost connection. This could be interesting. There's gremlins. There's gremlins. So the sim thinks we're offline, so let's hope nothing else kind of breaks and smashes and, you know, does stuff. But Bad Dog, you're very welcome along, my dude. Where were we? We were up here somewhere. I'll find it, don't worry. Let's see. Let's hope the internet stays on. This is a long flight. We don't have time for messing around tonight. Where was I? We have reconnected. That's always a good sign. Please stand by. Ah, here we are. BMW E46 has rumbled in. As has Scotland 737 Project. Thank Crunchy, it's Friday. Hope we're all doing well. Do you remember, not that do you remember Crunchies. Crunchies are nice. And if you ever get the chance, try Crunchy ice cream. Not like the ice lolly thingy. The tub of Crunchy ice cream. You'll thank me later. Philly Roach has rambled in. Good to see you. He says, the tasty beverage day. Indeed. Greg Gore is here. Good to see you. Colonel Force says, make sure you have lots of bevs and snacks and a comfy seat. Indeed, you're going to need it. Tom the Crab is here. Good to see you, my dude. The Berko Flyer has rambled in. Wayland is here. Good to see you. Jim Oates is watching as well. Good to see you, Jim. Fly Darren is here. He says, hello, Murph. Murph has to be quick tonight. Mrs. Two-Tone is waiting for her candlelit dinner cooked by Murph at 9:30. You couldn't be further from the truth. Dinner has been... Well, I didn't have dinner tonight because I was a little bit late home. So I'm grand. Like I've plenty of reserves here. We've been carrying them for a while. So all is good, but I do believe Mrs. Two-Tone is well fed and rested. Coley205 is here. Good to see you. Who else? Big Ear 60. Evening chums, he says, dropping the emojis for the Two-Tone Murphy channel. He's watching us over on Twitch. Phil Boardman is here. Good to see you, my dude. Deep Future has rambled in. You're very welcome aboard as well. Who else? Causeway 04. Evening. Hope all is well. Or hope hang on, we'll try that again in English, Murph. Evening. Hope all is well with everyone tonight. Say that 10 times really fast just to see what happens. Good to see you, Causeway. Ghost Rider 115 has rambled in along with Rudiger Odenbach. A very good evening from the flight deck in Germany. Guten Abend, my friend. Kenshaw1 watching us on Twitch says, good evening. Good to see you, my dude. Scott Voigt is here. He says, made it on time, now with the wonderful smell of garlic and onions going through the house. What are you making, apart from garlic and onions? It sounds like it smells lovely. Connection lost. Oh, there be gremlins. As long as I stay online. Let me see. Patrick McCormick is in the house. Good to see you as well, my dude. Who else? Gulf Island Aviator is here. He says, g'day all, happy flying. Remember to wear your masks and social distance. Indeed. Tim Middleton has rambled in along with Euro Blues 2. Happy Friday to you, my dudes. Merlin Flyer is in the house. How are you? Phil says, there's an echo on the mic, Murphy. Can we verify that? Rogers RC Sand Scorcher 75 is here. Marty is here as well. Good to see you. Happy Friday to you. Ruben Sutter has rambled in. Happy Friday, my dude. Sydney O is here. He says, hi again, Two-Tone and all. Hello, Sydney. Who else? Rollymal9 is watching us over on Twitch. Good to see you, my dude. Ed Reed says, 4.16 subs. Congrats, Murph. Well, many thanks, Ed. And thanks, to all of you for your continued support, which is absolutely awesome. Kenshaw1 is here. Who else? Pilot Peely is here. Good to see you, my dude. I hope you're keeping very, very well. Seminole is good. The autopilot works a bit different, but works well. I'm going to try and figure it out. But as you can see, there's gremlins happening in the sim. It keeps losing connection, but as long as my Tinternet stays going, we're going to be just fine. Or at least that's the hope. Cherub has rambled in. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Scott Flanagan says, evening from Belfast. Good evening from Tipperary. Keith O'Farrell is here. He says, Murphy, Keith here from County Louth, Ireland. I'm looking for a jammin' night. What is going on? Okay, keep the faith. As long as I stay online, I'm not really too worried. But yes, I can't wait for the flying circus, says Keith O'Farrell. They will be here soon, absolutely. Who else? Chief Sim Pilot has rambled in. Good to see you, my dude. Patrick McCormick, another shout out. Lovely chariot, he says. It is a nice plane. Abraham Lincoln is in the house. Good to see you. Captain John and co-pilot Pickles. Hi, Murph and Mrs. Murph. Happy flight. And to you, my dude. Andrew's in the house. He says, good morning from North Idaho. Nice, Andrew. We're flying up your neck of the woods. I hope it's accurate enough. Andy Brown 7 says, I'm using it too for the first time. Indeed. This a night of nights. Is anyone else having connection issues to the sim? Scott says, how dare someone awaken you at that time of the morning? I know, right? It was just... I'll get over it. Catbat9 is in the house saying, the autopilot is a step cousin of the one in the 737 MAX, so be careful when you switch it on. Roger, roger. What's our Victor? Vector? No, we need vectors, Victor. Or, yeah. Well, that's kind of annoying, look. We need to fix that before we go flying, otherwise it'll interrupt our flight. Oh, we'll get through it. Mr. Pro Aviation says, which country are you from, Two-Tone Murphy? I am from Ireland. Duffman is here. He says, good evening from Austria. Good evening, my friend. I hope you're keeping well. Flight Pack has landed along with Lewis Blair, also known as CDN Taz. Good to see you. Mal Walsh is here. Great to see you, my dude. Daza T. Arab is here. Thank you, Crunchy. It's Friday, indeed. Randy Hurst has rambled in. Good to see you, my dude. Greg Corliss has rambled in saying, what's up? Or maybe just simply, what's up? We'll find out soon enough. Andrew Hill is here. Good to see you. Who else? Who else? It's busy. T-Mark59, he says, howdy from Texas. Howdy from Tip. Paul is here saying, hi, Murph. With you this evening in exotic Dublin. Ooh, the tropical landscape of Dublin. You're very welcome along, Paul. Good to see you. It is a nice little airplane. We'll have a look at it here now in a sec. Daniel Booker is here. He says, hey, Murph from sunny Florida. Glad to be here, my friend. Nice, dude. What's the weather like in Florida? I say it's only gorgeous. I say it's amazing. Matt C 888 has rambled in. Good to see you. Kingsman 9965 says good evening from Liverpool. Good evening, my dude. Liverpoolian. All right. Comes on. We'll get the stream started soon. I know, right? He can do it. Or maybe he can't. I don't know. Kenny Yellop is here. Kenny Yellop. Hello, Kenny Yellop. Good to see you. New plane, new shenanigans, says Scott. It just does. Let me see. Mr. Pro Aviation says, oh, I'm from Cork. I'm from Colonel? I'm from County Cork. The rebel county, indeed. We've successfully connected. This is going to be... Did my dancing work, says Annalisa. Annalisa, I tell you, tonight is going to be the night of the performance, because the way this is going, you're going to be dancing. Water in chat for Annalisa. She's going to need it. Hal Jor is here. Good to see you. He says, evening, what kind of plane do we need to keep up with that new one? It's not terribly fast. It's indicated about 130 knots. A Cessna 172 should be just about fine. So we shall see. Bobby Bart 303 is in the house. Good to see you. Happy Friday. We shall see. 6 knots is here. He says, evening, Murph and chat. Viper Eyes is here. Thank God it's Friday, because my November assessments are finally over. Nice, dude. That's what we'd like to hear. Bosman says, just broke my favourite whiskey glass. Don't worry, Murph. It was empty. Could you imagine? It's a busy night. There's lots of people. Yeah, that's good English. There's lots of people here. There is lots of people here, which is great to see. Travis Harmon is here. Happy Friday to you. Who else? MSFS Live. How many legs are we grouping for tonight? Says MSFS Live. Many legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe. Or maybe 7. But we're only doing some of them here, and then it'll be over to Colonel Fork. That's going to be fun. So, where are we at now? There's still lots of people here. Keith Farrell is here. Crunchy ice cream sounds good. I'm like Homer Simpson. Klaus Schmidt is here. Good to see you, my dude. Joe Roberts has rambled in. Lynn Starr is here. It says, Seminole. I know, right? Jim says, it's fine on YouTube. That's good. You sound good. Thanks, Johnny. You sound good. Sounds fine. That'll tell you how busy the chat is. I'm only here. But we'll keep moving and see what happens. Aquila Honor is here. How many legs are we doing? As I reckon, probably around 7 or so. Captain Cross Country is here. First time in Montana, it is. And there's gremlins, but it's okay. Samuel Weeks is here. Good to see you, my dude. Big Shot Muffy has rambled in. Happy Friday. Charlie Egan is here. Jepson 2001 has rambled in. And he actually wrote, has rambled in. Andy Henderson is here. Good evening to you, my dude. Where did we get to here now? So basically what we have in the Seminole, as you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? It's very pretty and nice. Connection issues this whole evening for me, says Botzing. Okay, so there's no connection issues, so it's just Murph. Nothing new there that Murph has issues, but sure, we'll figure it all out. Welsh Rugby is here, good to see you. Keane Lefford reports only 178 days to the Eurovision. Keane, it's getting close. The excitement. So Scott says, little leprechaun outside playing with the wires. It's like they bite into them. Sat here with my 2 buds tonight, Budweiser 1 and Budweiser 2. I approve. I like that. Who else? Patrick Cullen is here. Good to see you, my dude. Samuel Week says, as you may have guessed, during the week I was watching on my PS4. Congrats on 4,000. Thank you very much, my dude. Samuel Weeks. Merlin Flyer, I keep getting connection lost also tonight. Haha, I see, I don't feel as alone. I'm all alone. There's no one here. You know the song. Ludos is here. He says, hi Murph, finally able to look in again. Well, great to see you, my dude. Live. Haven't seen you in a good while. I hope you're keeping very, very well. Vanilla with caramel sauce, chocolate and biscuit bits. That sounds nice. What is it? Is it ice cream? Sounds so nice. Superdoc66 is here. He says, good to see you again, Murph, from Essex in the UK. Good evening, my dude. Happy Friday. We've made it to the weekend. So we'll have to see how the old internet goes. But as long as this internet over this screen works and the one up here, they can do what it likes. But we need this one to work. Otherwise, it gets kind of crazy. Colonel Fork says, it's Bonanza Mooney speeds depending on engine settings without firewalling it. We'll probably break it. I have every intention. Ghost Rider 115 looking for the meter if someone can help him out. Who else? Moose Knuckle Life is here. Good to see you, my dude. Happy Friday. Pizza Monster and me, I'm here too, he says. Hello, Pizza Monster. I hope you're keeping well, my dude. Kaiser Soso. Good evening. Happy Friday. You're welcome aboard. Got Border Collies has rambled in saying it's a pretty plane. It is really nice. Don't worry, we'll put it through its paces. Because I was talking to Colonel Fork last night saying, I don't know what to fly tonight. And he's like, yeah, probably maybe a Cub or something. But like, hang on. Let's appreciate the aircraft. Look. Ooh. And then we get a bit of, It does look really nice. Now, caveat. Coronado have a fierce habit on their first release. There might be 1 or 2 very small issues. So if there are, don't worry. They will update it. Or at least that's the hope. Anyway, who else is here? Here I am again. Look, I disappeared, but I'm back. ETA groups or ETA starting for the group flight in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes tops. That would be about it. Brandon Lowe is here. He's watching us over on Twitch. Happy Friday to you, my dude. Murph, try another server tonight. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Pedro Cipriano is in the house. Good evening, my dude. Good to see you. Happy Friday. And I think we've caught up. If I haven't said hello to anybody, well, sure, just let me know and we'll say hello. Ooh, this is what it looks like inside. Charlie Egan is here. Good to see you. Ava is here, or Ava. Alison says, I'm grumpy with Coronado. Don't be. They'll fix it very soon. I'm actually shocked and appalled it hasn't been fixed tonight. But I have it on good authority. It should be fixed over the weekend. And we are, of course, talking about the Mooney. See that bar? Does anyone know what that bar does? Now, I know what it does. But does anyone else? Why would you want a bar at the back of the aircraft? Or is it a bar, or is it more like a handle? I'm kind of giving the answers away. But as we can see, the normal array of Coronado niceties and gadgetry were by super, super fantastic work on the textures and on the modelling of the aircraft. It looks as real as you can get. And it is stunning. Like, there's a lot of work gone into this. The pictures that I saw, especially the preview pictures, didn't really do it much justice. Do you know, they kind of look, oh yeah, it's a plane. But it's only when you kind of get into it and you see everything that they've done. Many thanks, Kaiser, for the subscribe, my dude. It's only when you kind of ramble in to see Well, hang on, they spent a lot of work on this. And there's a reason why it takes a few weeks to make these machines. So it does look really, really nice, except for Murphy, you know, glitching it. So, like that. So it does look nice. A lot of work has gone into it, and we're definitely going to give it a shot and see what happens. Aviation Life is here. Good to see you, and happy Friday. Not the correct sort of bar for our needs, says Jepson. It is indeed a tow bar. Not for your tow, but for moving the aircraft. That is what it's for. But some of you got it right, and some of you also got it right. We are starting at 88 Mike Airfield. Yes. Well, that's where I'm starting. I'm going to go Han Solo because we can see we have some issues. That's why I tend to use the first flight to go, aha! So what we're going to try and do is start this machine. Bearing in mind, I've never flown it before. So we need to close some doors. And we'll put in our little pilot and we'll close this. So the caveat for Murph is, I've never flown this before. So let's see what happens. So battery alive, alternator, alternator. And we'll come over here to get some lights on. So we'll put our nav lights on. Recognition lights can come on here as well. That's the autopilot. That's the night day. That's grand. Avionics light is over here. And you'll see by our Hobbs meter, our tachometer, 00 hours. So it's brand spanking new. Charles Branch is here. Hangar work at KCOE. Boundary Airport chapter hosts a Huckleberry pancake breakfast. That sounds fun already. The last Sunday or the last Saturday of every month in May and September, which is worth even a highway drive. That sounds nice. Who made this flying machine, says Got Border Collies. It's a Piper. They made the real one, and Coronado have done this one. And again, you know, it has the usual kind of Coronado stuff. They've added in this tablet pad thingy majig, and you can, you know, open and close your doors. You can have your static elements, which is basically, you know, the covers that go over the static and pitot heats, and also I think some cones. External power is a small GPU at the front of the aircraft to assist with the startup, and a tow bar. And then you can have a pilot or co-pilot, or maybe no one. You can have an autonomous aircraft. Pilot door, well, it doesn't open because it isn't there, but you do have the co-pilot door. Leo1616 is now following on Twitch. Many thanks, my dude. So we're going to open up our cowl flaps, which are located down here. Carb heat, not going to worry about them just for the moment. So let's see if we can start this without breaking it. Let's see what happens. Let's see. So, oh, look, we've lights. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Very, very nice. What does this do? Right, fuel pump. So we're going to go for the right hand. Is there a fuel cutoff switch that I need to worry about? Let me see. As I try and figure out stuff. That works. Fuel flow, Murph. Oil pressure. Let's just take it that it's working. I don't see a fuel shut-off valve anywhere. What do these do? Pitot heat, cabin heat, and ooh, okay. And then we have various vents. We'll open our vents here just for the defrost. No, don't need defrost. Very fancy, isn't it? We'll tell you a little bit more about the airplane once we get up there. What do you do? Gear warning mute. That could be handy. And then we have a test little button here. Ah, very good. Right, so they're all our annunciator lights and all that kind of jazz. So they're all fine. Center console Murph says, G Slayer. Good to see you, G Slayer. Happy Friday to you, my dude. So, sliders between the seats. Look. Fuel on. See, we're learning this together. It's a mighty thing. So we need to get magnetos turned on here on the right. So it says off, so we'll go right. Primer. I can hear a tiny little primer. And we'll go for start. So we'll say clear prop. Okay, there is noise. It's Coronado's either very loud or very quiet. So it's loud-ish outside, but it's very quiet. So we'll go into our sound settings and adjust them. Sound, headphone, turn that devil off. How's that? Can we hear stuff? I hope so. So our fuel pump can now come off on the right engine. We're going to go to the left engine now. Turn the left mag on. Close the little shield. Prime it. Oh look, there's two mags. We're running on one mag. And start. Up you devil you. Okay, we're doing better now. All mags are on, which is good. Fuel pumps can now come off. We're finished with you guys. We want our avionics to come on here as well. They come alive. So we have, what have we got here in terms of avionics? Well, we have our communications. We have our Garmin, looks like a 530. We have our autopilot. We have our transponder. And then we have various ADFs and stuff, which is cool. I found it to be a bit loud. Hang on. I think we're okay. What do you think? What's it like outside? Hang on. I think we're okay. What do you reckon? Ruben, I'm just wondering, this doesn't look like Heathrow, does it? No, it's a little bit different. So let's see. Tim Middleton, I'm getting the Control E button installed in my real plane. Wouldn't that be so handy? Forget any sort of a checklist and just hit Control and E. Hang on. Ah! The windows work. Right, so we're pretty much okay from what I can see. We'll keep our cowl flaps open. Let's make sure our instruments are doing what they should be doing. So if we turn off the alternators, yes, we can see that there's an impact. So reading 0, they should be charging, and then they'll get back to 50, I would think, when the ampage is there. Fuel pressure is reading okay. Fuel quantities are reading good. We have our cylinder head temperatures, they're good. We have our oil temperatures left and right. Pressure left and right, they're still warming up. EGT, which is the exhaust gas temperature, that'll help us when we're working on our mixture, I suppose. We have our 6-pack. Everything looks kind of fab and groovy there. Let me see now. If we have... So if we have heading indicator, which would be that dude, yeah, we'll figure out the autopilot as we go. So let me see, what's this button do? B speed, heading nav, right, that's all looking good to me. Transponder, flicking on to standby, and we're going to set in a, I suppose it's going to be VF4. There is cloud cover here, but it looks kind of okay. Dougal McTavish is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Happy Friday. Hope you're feeling well. Tim Middleton says, noise level is good. Cheese Slayer says, I have super hearing. Dazza T Arab sounds good. Nice. That truck driver is going mad, says Peter. Indeed. Now, let's see. The machine is a lot like the Piper Seneca, which I flew in real life. The instructor would switch on one of those little red levers between the seats for the surprises. Keen Effort says, now I don't have any degree in genealogy, but I've never flew in a plane in my life. I'd press every button until it hovers. Keen, I have a feeling you'd don't press the big red button, and Keen would press it, and it'll be like the ejection seat or something. Mike Tag is here. Good to see you. I'm starting to telework from home next week. I won't need to wait until I get home to fly with everyone. Nice, dude. That's always good to hear. John Ambler has rumbled in. Very good to see you, my dude. So, engine's running. It does look nice, doesn't it? Like, it is a very pretty aeroplane. A lot nicer than I thought it would. So at this stage, just before we get going, and I know you're dying to get going, I can sense the excitement in the internet waves, but I do want to say hello and thanks and kind of park the bus here for a moment until I say hello and thank you all to our many subscribers and followers and the people who lurk in the background, those of you who join us over on Discord, and well, basically all of you. You're all a big fantastic bunch of people who tune in religiously almost to see what sort of madness Murphy is going to get up to, and I am deeply grateful for all the support you guys show, both from me and indeed to our little community that is growing. It's fantastic. You're all a great bunch of people all together, and I have to say it's wonderful. So I also want to give a shout out to those who are supporting the channel, which is not required at all, but I'm very happy about it. It allows me to do things like this, pick up new aircraft and show you guys. But don't feel left out if you're not a subscriber who donates or supports the channel. It's quite okay. It's fine. But I do want recognition, if you like, for those who do feel the need to subscribe and support. So we have 3 different tiers. Emotional. But of our tiers, we have a flight crew, we have co-pilots, and we have pilots in command, and each tier goes a little bit higher up. So we'll start off with our flight crew. A big shout out and thank you to Rogers RC Sand Scorcher, Samson Video, Fly Darren, Jack Meek, Andy Shaw, Continental Noob, William Contino, Cruising the Waterways, John E, happy birthday, Cody Merrin, Peter Fast Pete 84, Tim Middleton, Sim Dad, Neville Johnson, Cat Bat 9, Red Dragon CYM, Nick Stratford, Ludos Regum, who's here tonight, who hasn't been in ages. Great to see you. Major Butter, WB1990, Tarvu Tarvuti, Hal Jor, Burned Barsh, T-Man Gaming X, Jack61, Papa Joe B, and Ethan Short. Many thanks, my dudes. Cheers, Slanja, and you're fantastic, and I really do appreciate you. Tasty beverage on a Friday. Owen593 is in the house, good to see you. NW Pilot 12. One day, a GTN series for FS 2020. For now, I stick with P3D. That's fair enough. Good to see you, my dude. Jason Morgan has rambled in. Happy Friday, loving the new wings. I know, right? Arsenal011 is watching us on Twitch. Good to see you, my dude. Next up, we have our co-pilot tiers, and these co-pilots are both here on YouTube and over on Twitch, and a big shout out to John Ambler, Alaska559, Rolly Mal 9, Mark Dyson, Rudiger Odenbach, Boomer Sim Pilot, Dougal McTavish, Oz Flight Simmer, Gibbo Ireland, Cole, Chippy A, Dangerous Brian, Rob Lewis, Maj-C 888 or Magic 888. It is what it is, Maj-C 888. Or Magic. Sean Leo, Daza T Arab, The Video Crusader, The Burko Flyer, Bad Dog, he's a great dog, War Hamster, Avioman, Pilot Peely, who's here tonight, which I haven't seen in ages, or which I haven't, or whom I haven't seen in a little while, but good to see you, Pilot Peely. Samuel Dye, Patrick Cullen, and Brian Spain. Thank you all so very, very much, my dudes. You're fantastically fantastic. Overfed Fish says, what plane is this? As Wild Dog 26 is now following, many thanks. This is the Piper Seminole P44, and it was just released today or maybe yesterday, by Carenado, available in the official marketplace on Microsoft Flight Sim. We'll jump over now to our co-pilots who watch us religiously on Twitch, a great following there indeed. A big shout out to Cool Sax 98, Big Ears 60, Big Shot Moffy, Wayne Prefontaine, Geek Brunley, Fugras 1, Storm Talker, Lukester 911, Bloody Holly, Brandon Lowe, ColFork85, Annalisa, Andy Brown 7, Neon Jedi, Samantha, Jim Oates Sims, Hawk Driver 101, Quesadilla, and Ibuprofen 007. Thank you all very, very much. These are fantastically awesome. I'll think of better words. They're getting better. They are getting better. But I really do appreciate all the support, guys. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. And then finally, last but not at least, to our pilots in command. Again, thanks so much for your generosity. It's fantastic. A big shout out to Causeway04, Jan Moorkamp, Philip Gronerud, Mountain Biking Rules, Andrew Brown, Scotland 737 Project, Ailerons into Wind, Sticky Rice 82, Alison Johnson, Scott Voigt, Mark O'Gorman, Jim Oates, Ed Reed, and ColFork85. Thank you all very, very much for everything that you're doing. I am absolutely having a blast. The community is benefiting from all the interest and support and new subscribers that we get. We're growing at a rate of knots, and it's fantastic. And, well, I thank you. Thanks a million. These are fantastic. And a big shout out to our team of moderators, which includes Dangerous Brian, Dougal McTavish, Ed Reed, Jim Oates, Colonel Fork is there, Alison is in there as well, Mrs. Two-Tone is in there also, as is Scott Voigt. I hope I've got everyone. I keep forgetting someone, and I'm like, I forgot someone. But I think I have them all. And if I didn't, you may shout into the chat. So we'll see what happens. So, now, what have I to do? Before we get going, I have buttons to push, which is important. Oh, I see a notification. Dangerous Brian has upgraded his membership to Pilot in Command. Holy smokes, Brian. Thank you so very, very much, Brian. Awesome. Thank you so much. Tasty beverage. Was there something else I missed? Usually I work on having the chat popped out. So pop out. That's the one I want. And as I can see a notification, Dazati Arab has promoted himself to Pilot in Command. It could be the beer talking. Thanks very, very much, Daza, and to Brian. I really appreciate it, guys. Absolutely fantastic support. I don't know where or how we do it. Truly, I don't know how we do it. For we are a small little channel, but I can feel the love, which is always great. And hang on, we moved me chat. This is Murphy trying to multitask. Seems to have worked. But yes, thank you all so very, very much. I see, like, I've watched who was it? Pilot Emily. If you haven't watched Pilot Emily's, I'm sure you've heard of her. She is a qualified pilot in real life, and she also started live streaming. She's a number of videos on YouTube, and the numbers, the sheer numbers, and she keeps her cool. Like, she's grand. Do you know, it's like, it's only like 20,000 people viewed a video, and maybe 1,000 in the chat, and she's just like, I'm freaking out. I don't know how many people are watching now, but I'm freaking out. It's like, there's so many. What do we do? But it's grand. Be yourself. That's how it's done. March362 is in the house. He says, is it the Caravan? No. This is the Piper Seminole. Just released. So let's see what this machine can do, shall we? We're going to give it a whirl. So if you're ready, let us proceed. Oh, we need lightage. Landing lights coming on. What's that for? Oh, flight director. Need him. And that looks good. I think we're good. Parking brake coming off. Ludo says, how fast will it be going? I think it only does about well, I don't know actually. I think it only does about 130. But so far it looks and sounds fantastic. So look out there, Johnny, as we don't clip you with the wing. We can move on the ground anyway. That's always a good sign. We're going to go to altitude mode on our little transponder, setting to 1200, usually in the United States, and then 7,000 a lot of the time over in Europe. Now, the wind is kind of coming behind us, so we'll taxi down the way and then up and at them. And as you can see, ColFork85 knows how to pick them. He's a bit like ailerons into wind when it comes to let's go flying here. And Jim, for that matter, and indeed Scott. You all know where to fly. I haven't a clue. But the scenery here is looking awesome. Beautiful. So, it shall see. Paul Weaver's in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Who else is here? Hard Days Night 14. Happy Friday to you, my dude. Don't go off the runway, Murph. Sean Dunn is here. He says, it's very reassuring when you say, what's that for? I know, right? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain. I found a strange knob in the cockpit and I don't know what it does. Should I press it? Dougal says, it looks stunning. It just does. Kingsman says, my instructor had the same aircraft. Cool. Murphy, can you help Emily with her live streams? Can I help Emily with her? I think they're good enough as they are. Like, someone said there are like 1,100 people on the first time round, which is what a way to go. And again, it's like it's new and it's fresh, but she can back it up because she's a qualified pilot. I'm a qualified sitting on the chair kind of a guy, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's great. Luda says, no risk, no fun. I know, right? But yeah, so you guys are welcome to join in with yourselves over here at Eureka. The multiplayer, as I said, is going to start over at Kalispell. Am I pronouncing that right, Colonel Fork? But it's going to be Sierra 27. That is where the official multiplayer flight will start. G Slayer says, must be windy. Wings are a rockin'. They are, but look at it. It's stunningly nice. I'm starting to like this airplane already. What was it? George Hook. I've fallen in love with an aeroplane. Annalisa will get that. Aviation Life says qualified chair sitter Murph. That's what it is. So, what's the volume like? I think it's okay, isn't it? MSFS Live asking questions that I think we've already addressed, my dude. It clearly states where we open multiplayer from. But don't worry about it, my dude. Well, if you're unsure, just ask the question. Mart362 says, I was just looking around there in the States. There's a big green spot. Paul Weaver says, hi, what system are you using? Are you looking for the specifications of this machine here, Red Rider? I'll put in a link that says what my specs are. That should give you an idea. With that kind of support, you might be able to get a 3090. I have to build a kitchen before that happens, seemingly. Thanks, Daza. And then someone else mentioned I should do something else. Thanks, Mark O'Gorman. But yes, this plane is, well, it's kind of nice. So we're going to go one notch of flaps. Make sure the flaps... Hang on now, I can't see the flaps. Are they working? Oh, they are. Look, there they are. They were hiding in there on the inside. So flaps are good. Mrs. Two-Tone deserves only the best. Indeed she does. In fear, if she doesn't, well, she'll... That's what she'll do. There'll be the biggest size scissors you've ever seen in your life on the internet going, now husband, or who's band. Anyway, we're going to get ourselves lined up here on runway 19. If you guys are ready, then I'm ready. Okay, MSFS Live, that's okay, dude. We read you loud and clear. Don't be going upsetting people now. Right, if you're ready, I'm ready. So let's sit back and let's see what this machine can do, shall we? We're coming in. Oh, the roars. And there is a governor. Nice. Okay. Keep it on the center line. I think I can. Oh, I know I can. Okay, airspeed is alive. It's moving. There's 50. There's 60. We're getting light. There's 70. There's 80. Positive rate of climb. And indicated. You're coming in. Really? Are you going to stay there? Hang on. Ah, see? The button works. So, bring our flaps in here as well. Get ourselves trimmed out here. Oh, it can move this machine. So we'll bring our RPMs back, you know, let's not try and break it this early on in the game, Murph. So we'll fly out this direction. Let the engines kind of calm themselves down. Make sure handles look incorrect. Papa Joe B, you have the eyes of an eagle, or the eyes of the hawk. You've good eyes. Melon Plays YT is in the house. Good to see you. That's a brave level. Oh, that's a brave VL3, says Mart. Scott says, Murph, we love you, Murph, but we also have to look out for our Mrs. Two-Tone. She continues to allow you to come play with us. Indeed. Mountain Biking Rules is in the house. Happy Friday to you, my dude. And Elisa says, phew, wipe sweat from forehead. Ready for some flying. Good to see you, my dude. Right, let us see here now. So, we're getting a bit of a drag to the left-hand side. But everything appears to be doing what it should be doing. So we're going to go to our little autopilot here. And let's see we don't break it, shall we? So you need to stay what you're doing. You need to come over this way. So if this works, we'll know it'll work. So we're going to turn 180 degrees. And if I turn on heading mode and activate the autopilot, which is... Where did we see that button? It was over here, wasn't it? No, that was pitot heat. Oh wait, autopilot's kind of on once you activate that. Right. So our altitude, how does one go ahead and set that? Is it an altitude hold? Yes. And if we want to V-speed it, let us go up 200. And then we'll hold it at the altitude visually. and then we can lock in the altitude little button, if that makes sense. So we're kind of flying the wrong way, so we're going to spin ourselves over here to the... No, we're not going to... See that? I'm all confused. We'll use this one. And we'll turn over to the right. We're going to head west, into the west, 270 degrees, and see what happens. Now, I wanted to go VS mode. +2, please. Oh yeah, now activate it. VS +4. And let's see what it does. Scotland is back. He was there, then he went, now he's back again. The Mexican is in the house. Good to see you. Peter Carney is here as well. Just finished watching Logistics from the other night. I'm glad you liked it. This qualified chair sitter is very knowledgeable, says Aviation Life. Well, thank you for your continued support and motivation. NM Flyer Robin is here. Good to see you, my dude. Dan says, is it okay if I fly one of the legs in the Armaggi MB339? It should be. It could be a little bit fast because the legs are... The legs. Careful how you phrase this, Murph. There's... The distance between point A to point B is not very far at all. Did you see what I did there? I totally saw what I did. Anyway, now that we're here, let's check out the airplane from the outside, because we like doing this. So we're going to get me out of the way, because I'm upsetting the aesthetics. And we're going to press this button. And out here we go. Ooh. Can we get some oohs and ahs? Does it look nice? Oh, do you know what we need to do? We can close down gadgets. They were the cowl flaps. Isn't this very, very pretty? And I am digging the paintwork. It's very close to that of our beloved Mooney. So if we go and have a look at some of the camera angles, let's see if they put anyone in. Showcase mode, fixed camera, external 1. Yeah, external 2. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Joe Smo is in the house. Good to see you. Kenshaw1 says that view is stunning indeed. Joe Smo, what plane is this? This is the Coronado Piper Seminole P44. Just released over on Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's available in the official marketplace. Yours to buy for about $30 or $35. Give or take. External 3. Ooh. It almost looks like a Mooney. Well, maybe your man's head does, but that's about it. Aviation Life says, my eyes don't deserve this, Murph. How is it so far? Asked Joe. Wonderful. Here's the belly cam. A lot of detail here, isn't there? Looks very nice indeed. We've more cameras, look. They put in a whole... Ooh. They put in a load of cameras. Let's go for kind of more kind of music. Very pretty indeed. What else do we have? External 6. Yes. Scott says it's too clean. It is a bit clean. When we just bought it, Scott, we told them we wanted a new paintwork on it. Ed says, Murph, is there no strobes and no beacon? Let's go exploring. We'll check out the rest of these views though.
Hey, good morning.
As Aviation 0098 has just subscribed. Hey, good buddy. I don't see the beacon light, correct. We'll keep looking. Here is the stabilizer, rudder, assembly. No beacon lights. Now, it may not be a bug, it could be just Murphy didn't, you know, sort it. So let me see. We're climbing at our little bit. We're going to lock in our altitude. Hold that. Not that button, Murph. Keep that. Slap yourself the next time you hit that button. Now, how do we zoom out here? Go this way. We're going to turn our heading up to due north. Head this direction. Let's check on our lights. So this is all your electrics and starter stuff. Fuel pumps and all that kind of good stuff are here as well. These are our internal lights. We have landing lights, nav lights, strobe light off, fin strobe. Ooh. So let's see what this does. Okay, that fixed the beacon. We can now see the beacon, Ed Reed. However, we do appear to be missing some strobage. Let's see, can we sort this one out? Or if they go in the middle? No, I didn't like that. This one. Ah, so there's your strobe lights. So the strobes do work, and then your beacon light doesn't work with the strobe light. That could be a feature of the aircraft though, Ed. I must read up on it. But we don't need... Oh, don't press that one. Oh, Julia. This is the button we were going for. Huey and Ralph, they just appeared in the back seat of... Now, heading mode, please. It says it's ready. Ready. Autopilot. Do you know what you can't get? An autopilot out of airplane. You cannot buy one of them. I've looked everywhere. But if anyone can make... Careful how you phrase this, Murph. If anyone can make a giant inflatable in the shape of autopilot, do let me know. Malbot says, Murph, still not got my new PC, still can't get any new CPUs, so we'll probably be in the new year now. Oh, that's awful news, but don't worry, dude, we'll still be here, we'll be waiting for you when your PC arrives. Joe Smo says, Murph, I need your opinion. A lot of times I use the landing guide to show me how to approach. No assists or anything, but my friends say it's cheating, even though they use RNAV. You do what you need to do, Joe, to get better at landing yourself. And don't mind anybody who's given out to you saying, you're doing it wrong. You do what you want to do. KG Moose is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Welcome back. Auto is a hot commodity and available for hire to the highest bidder. You can't get them. So much so, I saw someone on the internet trying to make them, and it was called like the Auto prototype. I need to get one of them. I don't know where I'm going to get one, but I need to get one. Joe Smo says, how's the checklist? Let's have a look. Oh no, hang on. I actually have one of them in real life. Just press this button. There is no checklist. Check the checklist. But we won't worry about that. Coronado include a full checklist and emergency procedures for this aircraft. They're nestled away inside the aircraft file. In-flight entertainment is hilarious, says Daniel Booker. I'm not sure. Fly Darren says... I won't repeat it, but it's funny. Never mind the beacon, just look for the beautiful lakes down below. Indeed. So, what we were doing... Oh yeah, we were flying. And we're heading down to our first stop, because I was going to say you lads. The lads, you lot are very anxious to get going here. So, if we go to nav mode now, it should pick up our nav. Click on that. There we go. KGMU says, are you able to turn the true airspeed meter on the airspeed indicator? Yes. So our temperature, you would obviously move the temperature here, and that'll actually give you in the green or in the white bar the true air speed indicator. A lot of the new, fandangled, fancy schmancy avionics will actually give you a readout, but on the old-fashioned steam gauges, for which we love, you have to manually do it. So depending on the outside air temperature, you would have to adjust that, and depending where the needle is for indicated airspeed or IAS versus true airspeed TAS, it would appear there. But it does look nice. Ed says, Murph, why is the altimeter bugged at 500? Is it? I think we're okay. Here. I think it's because we're halfway between, we're up at nearly 6,000 feet. But we'll check that when we get down lower. Colonel Fork says, I'll be releasing a shirt for us Steam Gauge lovers soon. Nice! Right, we are on course. We're flying nicely. And we'll continue on with our nice music. Look at the eye candy here. It's amazing. Really nice, like, stuff. So remember, guys, if you're new here, we live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here on Twitch and on YouTube at 8 p.m. Zulu time. I like to call it Irish time, but I got given out to it. It's Zulu time. And be sure to check us out over on Discord as well. I'd love to know what you guys think of this sim. It's a great place to come say hi and hang out when we're not on the live streams. If you do like this sort of content, don't be shy of the little thumbs up button. It doesn't hurt too much. And you might even consider a follow or a subscribe. 2000 Zulu, or 2000 Zulu, a pilot at heart. Isn't this a stunningly beautiful airport? Or aircraft? Airport, man, Murph. You just mixed up your own words. What do you guys think? Are you sitting there going, oh, but I needed to buy food this week, or I had to pay the bill, or I wanted to go for pints, but how do I explain this to my friends? There will be no beer this weekend. I'm going to fly in this Seminole. GMark59 says it's awesome. Causeway 04 Advanced mode. Oh, he's a genius. He says, open your sun visor, there's a little chart. So there is. Here's your checklist, for those asking. Not sure if you guys can read it. We'll zoom in so you can read it. Take off checklist. Ooh. And if you go this way, steady on. Fuel and power chart for the Lycoming 0 to 360 E-Series engine. And we've two of them. You know, just in case one breaks. To maintain constant power at approximately 1% manifold pressure for each 6 degrees above standard, subtract approximately 1% for each degree or each 6 degrees below. Someone get out the abacus. Landing checklist. KJ Moose says, sitting there hungry flying the PA-44 or sitting there with a full belly of staring at the marketplace. I know, right? Billy Roach says, I think another tasty beverage. So I have to say, this so far is up there. As far as, you know, the aircraft that Coronado have released. There's a light up here as well, look. Ooh. Ah. Oh, look at the lights there. They're stunning. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Kendra says, no beer this weekend. Call it a detox weekend and everyone will admire you for that. No beer weekend. Alison Johnson says, I'm on zero alcohol tasty beverages since May. Nice. Look at the state of that view. Do y'all agree? Look at the silhouette. Scott Briggs in the house. My 2020 wouldn't even run the other night for no reason, so I'm not even flying right now. That's too bad, dude. Colonel Fork makes a very dramatic and dangerous statement. PA-44 is better than a Mooney. Yeah, well, I'll take your Mooney and raise it. Now, I do love me Mooney, don't get me wrong, but I am enjoying this. It's friendly on the frames, it looks and sounds amazing, and so far, it's absolutely behaving itself. As we are 22 minutes from our destination to go pick up the flying circus, and our little Hobbs meters are working. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just as he spoke. I can't do that, Dave. Open the bomb bay doors, Hal. Now, let's figure it out. It's trying to kill us. Murphy found a bug. Murphy found a bug. Now, fear not. Let's see, can we fix this with science? Turn off the avionics here for a second. Now, the plane is absolutely trying to keep us to the right. If we can fix this, it means we can do anything. Bear with me. Is there any... Okay, well, our trim is still working. That's good. This is where you cue the oh holy moly music. Hang on, do we have something like that to make this more befitting? This'll work. I know, I've turned them off. Because if I turn them on, the plane is trying to kill me. Because I pressed the wrong button. So, let's see what we can do here. Cycle the autopilot. Oh, we're going to try everything. Right. Calmly do this one, Murph. So if we can trim it out, at least we know we can kind of fix it. Right, we're in safe and level flight. The B key has been pressed, my dude. Now, let's go to nav mode and altitude mode. Radio master is on. If I go to heading mode, it should bank to the right. Okay. Just thinking about doing something. Go heading mode. Okay. Now if we go this way a little bit. Okay. Now if I hit nav mode, we should bank slightly right. Or left. No fear, Murphy. You'll fix this anytime. Now all we need the aircraft to do is maintaining altitude, so we fix something in it. All we need to see is for it to bank to the right, and then we fixed it. Open the pod bay doors, Hal. I can't do that, Dave. The Mooney's revenge. Well, if this works, well, then we fix it. Autopilot is still off. Just flight director is on. No, autopilot is on. FD and autopilot master. So I'm hoping the aircraft will now bank to the right very shortly. If it does, we fixed it. And then I can calm down. You and the buttons is a mixture for disaster. Again with the buttons! In fairness, I was told. Dangerous Brian clearly said, Murph, don't... Well, I pressed it by accident this time. So, when you're ready, plane, we need to bank to the right. And if this works... It works! The joy! Everything's amazing again. Provided now it goes straight. Oh, it works. The celebratory music. Piper Seminole, you have redeemed yourself. It's Pilot Peely's birthday tonight, chat, along with John E. Happy birthday, Murph the Button Slayer. Piper Pilot's in the house. Good to see you. That was Murphy's version of Control-Alt-Delete. I know, right? Okay, altitude is behaving. Speed is behaving. Temperatures and pressures are behaving. Okay, we're good. Murphy, leave it alone. Look at that. KJ Moose says, what sent things sideways in the first place? I turned off the autopilot and turned it back on, and I just said, wait until you see what I do next. Captain Austin is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Alaska 559 has rambled in. Happy Friday. We're on a tag team mission. Two-Tone Murphy and ColFork85 tonight, right here on Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're in Montana, and we're going to make our way down to Idaho. Scott says, step away from the panel and no one gets hurt. KG Moose says, Murph, perhaps it's best if you just sit on your hands. KG Moose, that wouldn't be the first time I heard that exact sentence. Now, what other views do we have in here? Ooh, and wait. Ah, it is nice, isn't it? Like, apart from apart from me almost breaking it, it is very pretty indeed. Wrong button. I'm having a night of it. You guys think this is grand and, it's fine. I'm in a hoop. Talk about a challenge. Yes, Murph, you're gonna fly a brand new airplane that you've never flown before and make it look like you have some sort of an idea what you're doing. Challenge accepted. Many thanks to Trevor Buckley for the subscription. Happy Friday, dude. You're welcome aboard. Look at the state of that view. I mean, come on. Who would have thought, after I was awakened this morning at 0430, I'd be looking at this. Peter Carney says, finally Murph makes a failure video. Juju Fanter for the subscribe. Many thanks, my dude. You're very welcome aboard. Happy Friday to you. Cat is here. He says, I gotta say, it's a pretty plane. Love the Seminole. It's gorgeous. And that's gorgeous spelled G-A-R-G-us. Dare Jury is here. The autopilot button is a 3-position button. A full down position, everything is off. The middle position is for flight director and autopilot off. And the top up position is flight director and autopilot on. Sweet. KJ Moose says, that 1200 on the display, is that the transponder code or a running count of Murph's misplaced button clicks? We'd need another oh, hang on, the ground is very close here, look. Let's climb. Gorgeous, yeah, that's it. The past the present, the future. Mrs. Two-Tone. Annalisa in a Dublin accent. It's only massive. God says, danger close. What's the price of this machine there, Red Rider? I think it's around the €30 mark, which would probably be around the 20-odd-ish pounds or 30-ish odd dollars. It's stunning. And it's hopping around, having the crack, bouncing around the place. I love seeing that in the chat. We've two people celebrating their birthday tonight. And it's great to see everyone saying to them, for example, at Pilot Peely and at John E, happy birthday. You're a great bunch of people.
Hey, good morning.
Minicat99 has just subscribed. Why, thank you. And happy Friday. We've made it to the weekend. Wayland says it is €30. What's a euro? I don't know. I joke, I kid. Well, it's behaving itself. Speed is kind of alright. We're approaching 6,000 feet. This little gadget should start moving soon. Dangerous Brian reports we have 100 likes. Thank you all so very, very much for smashing that thumbs up button. Awesome. Kat says, it looks like it'd be a great plane for VR if that ever makes it to Microsoft Flight Sim. Soon, my dude, soon. Sebastian is here. Murphy has great flying skills. I can't even switch camera in FSX. Don't act like you're not impressed. Now, level altitude. It looks like it's okay. Drew says, two-tone, the crack dealer. we mean crack in a totally different way, by the way. Crack for us is fun, good fun, and it's spelled differently. You know, just in case you're freaking out. Paul Garrett says, I used to own a Seminole, and the autopilot logic is great once you get the logic sorted out. That would be logical, Captain. Indeed. Daniel Booker says, sitting with a full belly staring at the marketplace here. Peter Thomas is in the house. Anyone done the update on the Ermaki jet? Fixes a few bugs on the jet. It does. It works a lot better now. Andrew Bonica says, Murph, are you using Streamlabs and or a paid theme, or did you build all the graphics yourself? A bit of both. I was never good at art. I used to eat the crayons. Well, no, that's not true. Gibbo Ireland says the crowd will go wild for an inverted landing. Johnny says, so the autopilot doesn't try to kill you in real life? I would hope not. Andy Brown says, can we laugh at others? Major Butter is in a 320, now called George. Well, we would hope, if we could, that there's no airliners in use once it comes to the multiplayer flight, my guys. And the reason for that request is because they absolutely play havoc with their FPSs, the frames per second, the smoothness of the sim. However, it may appear as an A320 if you're flying one of the other jets. Sebastian says, we finally have a good, relaxing flight. I can't do that. I used to do it as a kid. Alison says, I'm useless at art too, Murph. Hang on, where'd that message go? Ah, even my stick people end up looking like mutants. Remember that? You'd bring a drawing home from school and say to your parents, look what I drew. And they have that puzzled look on their face. Similar to that of a goat looking at thunder. Daniel Booker says, we all used to eat crayons. Why, I'm having crayons for dinner. Kijimu says, for nostalgia, went to check out how much time I logged getting my multi-rating in the PA44. Turned out it wasn't a Seminole at all. In fact, a Seneca. Bad memory. It's bad. Aviation life. News breaking. And small aircraft got into difficulty due to buttons. Murph, I should be careful. Ruben says, Tower, listen up. There are Pipers approaching. Tortuga says, my FPS dropped down 22 from 55 at the multiplayer airport when two 320s spawned in. Yeah, it plays havoc. Alison Johnson says, the Discord crew have some of us in our smashing two-tone Murphy merch. T-shirts and hoodies are on, raring to go. Awesome. We're 10 minutes out. They're like actual sun visors. They would impede your vision. Vision? Vision. Werner Hingeri is here. Good evening all from Austria. Good evening, my friend. Hope you're keeping very, very well indeed. Get your pilot swag with the two-tone Murphy merch. Ghost Rider says 54th like. Cool. William Bueno Games is in the house. Good to see you, dude. Happy Friday. Going to be interesting trying to land this machine. Sebastian says, when Murph was talking about that time in elementary school when you came home with that drawing, that gave me flashbacks. Nice. Well, I think we're going to have some nice flashbacks of this place. Hats off to Colonel Fork for suggesting the route tonight, or route. Route or route? Do you say route or route? Or tomato or tomato? Or potato or potato? Monkeys is in the house. Good to see you. He says, evening Murph and mods. Good evening, Monkeys. Happy Friday. John E says, wow, 8 FPS gain switching to generic plain models. Now you know my secret, my dude. That's why we do it. Wally Mal says, back again, crashed just after 88M at S27 in an M33 for some fun flying. This plane is awesome. Cool. Scott says, mine is in the laundry today, wearing the Air Force one today. Sweet. Pilot Peely says, route. Rick Settle says, route. Let's have a vote. Depending on what you people say, route or route, whatever the higher number is, that's what we're going to go with. We can speak English. But bueno, I am Brazilian. Well, hello. Welcome, welcome. Jan Morecambe says, my frames today are really not good. I don't know why. Didn't change anything, so landings today are difficult. Ooh, interesting. Double check that all your Microsoft Store apps are up to date. They're actually doing it. So we have route. I pronounce it as route. Very good. Colonel Fork says, wearing my 47E shirt. Wore my two-tone Murphy phrase shirt yesterday. Sweet. Route. 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 Wurzel. Huh? You know what I never did? I never wrote down the field elevations of each of the airports. Murphy, you're some kind of a genius. KG Moose says, Murph, your new PA44 is sexy, but perhaps an investment in a set of seat covers is in order. I can explain. It was the ground was mucky and we were in a rush. Actually, outside is cleaner than the inside. There's a metaphor for life. From the outside, it was clean. In London, we say, "Where you going, son?" Or "Where you going, son?" Oh no, London. Hang on, what's London? What's it? Cockney? No, is it? Bit of bash. Hey, be going over there. Where you going, son? Oh, we answered the dog and bone. I can't do it. I tried, but it didn't work. Elevation would be 2,932 feet. Thank you, Alison. Rudiger says it would be difficult for Murph to find a parking ramp on the next stop. The entire flying circus is already here. The circus has already landed and they're down there having the cracks of the air. That's the sound hurdling the imminent arrival of a two-tone. Sounds nice though, doesn't it? Shuffle Shoes John is in the house. He says, "Hiya Murph, how are you?" Root. Gab Devs Pro Strike is in the house. Happy Friday. Catbat9 says 23 FPS. Yeah, weird. Usually it's double. So is there any airliners? Usually that's what happens. But I think a little plane sounds absolutely fantastic. Right, danger close. So we're going to V-speed down the arrow. We'll watch our speed as we do this. So bring back a little bit of the manifold pressure. Runway is in sight, dead ahead. So you want to be a little bit more aggressive here, Murph, with your descent. There we go. Getting frightening. Luke is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Happy Friday to you. So speed, Murph. Speed. But we don't want to overshoot the runway. Now, do we have these gadgets? I'm clicking buttons here just to see what's kind of happening. But we're okay. So we're descending at about 1,000 feet per minute. We want to get our speed down a little bit lower. Just, you know, because. And we probably have time for a bit of diddly idle on our way in. What do you reckon? There's no speed brakes. No. It's a very impressive looking airplane. It's beautiful. Big Hollywood says, I wouldn't start from here. Over here, son, I'm in. Bish bosh. Let's have some nush. There's proper cockney in there. You're having a bath if you take your half itch in that. I keep thinking of Michael Caine. Back in the Alfie days. 4,000 feet. The airport is in sight. Dancing shoes on, ladies. Luke says, is it true that there is music in the foreground? Interesting perspective. Airspace Aviation is in the house. Happy Friday to you, my dude. You're very welcome along. Scotland says, oh no, what does this button do? Ah! Daka, 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 daka. Okay, Murph, behave yourself. See, I see what I did there, and I saved it just in time. Now, if I turn off the autopilot, are things going to go absolutely bonkers again? No, we're okay. Autopilot off. The face cam on for the dramatic effect as we try and park this machine down at the airport. So at this kind of height and altitude, landing gear deployed. Outside to sea. Ooh. Ah. They look kind of nice. We shall watch our speed on our approach. Now, as soon as I get landed, we're going to do the normal kind of... I won't even say halftime show. I'm just going to restart the sim, which is important. Murph, good pilot, indeed. Rolly Mal says, Murph, what weather are you on? It was on live, but the cloud... I was loading in a very old Metar. So I just have it on big and bold at the moment. Okay, stop reading the chat, Murph. This is important what you do. So, first notch of flaps. There we go. In it. Yeah, in it, as in, doesn't it? The old Cockney language. I'll call him on the dog and bone. What's a dog and bone? Telephone. Or your tin of fruit. Yeah, your suit. We can go at this all night. You're having a bath. You're having a laugh. If you're thinking of half hinching that, if you're thinking of stealing that. Anyway, I digress. We're trying to land this. It's quite stable on the approach. I almost lost my voice there. It's quite stable on the approach. 80 knots is kind of where we want to be at. And so mind the descent. Runway 13. The flare. 60. Hold the nose. Hold the nose. There's touchdown. Keep it on the center line. Ooh, that was nice. Finish with our flaps. They can come back in. And welcome. So where did we go here, Murph? Left or right? We have parking there, and we have parking there. To the right, please, Murph. Very nice, they say, with butter. Colonel Fork is going to be meeting the circus over at 52 Sierra. Murph versus Butter winner. It's hard to say. We got this. Ryanair will be proud. Well, I'm delighted to hear that. Ryanair, if you're watching, that's how it's done. Although, in fairness, it's not that bad. Waltons is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Jake Lusty has rambled in. Dougal McTavish says, can't fly today as I'm prepping for tomorrow's group flight. So Simwings have organised an event for tomorrow, Saturday. Be sure to check it out. Dougal, if you want to drop a link in there on the chat. They set the bar nice and low. Indeed. So, we're going to meander our way over to parking, then I'm going to restart, join all you lot, and then we're going to keep it moving down to the next airport. So this destination here is called Sierra 27. If you guys want to join in on the multiplayer, we will be on the North Europe server. Make sure no custom liveries, no custom aircraft from outside of the marketplace. The MB339 is okay. And most certainly no airliners, please. If you wouldn't mind terribly, thanks very much. Chasman is in the house. 2 questions. What plane is that? And is it in the marketplace? This is the Coronado Piper Seminole, which is absolutely fantastic. I mean, this thing is super nice to fly. And yes, it is on the marketplace. Or it's in the marketplace. It's on the marketplace? It's in the marketplace. And you can pick it up for about 30-ish dollar monies. Scott says, it doesn't seem like an airliner kind of airport. I agree completely. Ghostwriter says, do a group flight in Oregon and Washington State. We will soon. We did before. Annalisa says, your hair is looking nice and tidy, Murph. Did you get it cut? No, I didn't. Hairdressers are closed in Ireland for a while. So I find if you dampen your hair and aggressively, with brute force and ignorance, push it in the direction in which you want it to do, then go into Photoshop and edit your entire head and superimpose an image of someone else's hair, then your hair can look like mine. I kid, of course, but thank you for the compliment. It looks kind of grey in places. What a super little aircraft, isn't it? Rathov says, you're about 4 to 5 hours drive from me. Wish I could join in today. Sweet. I think it's Kalispell. Is it Kalispell? Is it Kalispell or Kalispell? I don't know. Now, to shut this machine off, that comes off. Avionics off. Turn off the lights. That goes on. Fuel pumps and all that are off, so it's only a matter of cutting the fuel. Oh, Julia. Yes, it's very nice. It's super nice, in fact. So what we're going to do, we're going to restart the whole sim as we do. We're going to hit this button. John Doe is here along with FBI. Good to see you. Scott Briggs is here. Dylan Miller is here as well. Who makes the Piper? It's done by, what's their names? Coronado. Now let's see. One Eye Rabbit. Good night, Murphy, he says. Good night. Okay, so we're going to jump out to the main menu. We're going to restart the sim. And we'll go to this screen. Ooh, fancy graphics. So if you want to join in for the multiplayer, no custom liveries, no custom aircraft. Can't read that. Marty McFly has just subscribed. Many thanks, Marty. Oh, Marty. We've got to go back. Great Scott. As he would say. So, yeah, no custom liveries, no custom aircraft from outside of the marketplace, and no airliners, please. If you can stick to them rules, we'll get along just fine. Low Pox M is in the house. Pilot Peely says, it's stupid question time. So why is it that some GA aircraft have 2 props, some 3 props, and some 4 props on their engines? Depending on the type of blades they have, so it could be either the Macaulay or it could be the what's the other one? It's all a lot of it is to do with fuel efficiency, stability, and airflow, and how comfortable the prop is going to be. And it would also rely on, well, is it a constant speed prop as well? Dazza Tiarb says, guess what I bought? Budweiser number 3. That's what it was. And if your wife asks you, that's exactly what it was. So you can see there we had a little date thing. It's flashing. I'm just clicking it. But we're planning on going to Oshkosh in Missouri. In Missouri? No. Yes. Where? Hang on. Is it Missouri or Minnesota? EAA, anyway. Or Oshkosh. 2022, to be exact. Oh, Sleepy Bear is in the house. Was the MB339 okay? Yeah, it should be okay. Hugo McTavish says some engines don't produce enough torque for more than 2 blades either. Ah. Luke says, can you fly in the Netherlands? Wisconsin. Wisconsin. It's in Wisconsin. The FPS just went through the floor, says Pilot Peely. Mrs. Daz will want another kitchen at this rate. But Oshkosh is in Wisconsin. Yes. We will fly to the Netherlands soon. Absolutely. It's not Missouri. No, it's not. Just as well, I'm not in charge of like directing us. Yeah, you just go to Missouri there and sure, hang a right and head up the way. It's a 5-minute drive. It's only that much on the map. You'll be there in no time. Now, I digress. So we're thinking of going to Oshkosh anyway in 2022. It should give you plenty of time if you'd like to go to save some of your, save up a few bob to go for it. Now, let me see. I need to type in a whole load of stuff. This could be educational for you. How about I turn this screen on? I'll disappear me and I'm going to talk you through what I do to plan multiple ROOTS routes. As we just figured it out there in the chat. Not route, but routes. Although trees have roots, they don't have routes. Anyway, we're going to select our departure airport. That's the first thing we do. So this is Sierra 27. We're going to click on that. It should appear somewhere here now momentarily, which it has. We're going to go to Zoom to Details. And we're just going to pick a little parking location. I'm going to go for 24. Set as departure. And the final airport, or our arrival, not the next airport, but our arrival airport is going to be 6S5 or 6 Sierra 5. 6 Sierra 5. Type that in. Ravalli in Hamilton. That is our destination. So that is the straight route. But along the way, we have a few stops to make. So we need to go to 52 Sierra. 52 Sierra goes in here. St. Ignatius, click on that. And if you want to add multiple routes, you would just click on Add. So now we have our first airport, our second, and our third. And then after that then, if you wanted to add in more airports along the way, you just add them in. But what is very important, if, for example, you're going to fly from here to here, well then don't add airports after here, otherwise it'll look like, you know, the first picture you ever drew in elementary school. It'll be lines all over the shop. So if you want to try it out someday, pick your starting airport, pick your final destination, and then you can add different places along the way. You can either use the search bar here, and this is handy if you don't know the ICAO code, or for example, if you want to say, I want to find, I don't know, it's giraffe, is it? I want to find a giraffe. You can just type in a giraffe and it'll find the closest POI. Now, bearing in mind, you know, the Blue Nile, that's going to be far away from here. But it's really handy to type in either an ICAO, a city name, or any other POI. And once you click on it, it'll jump to that location and you can just click on Add. Isn't that handy? So there's my flight plan done. We're going to take off from S27, via St. Ignatius and then over to 6 Sierra 5. Click on our little airplane. That is the airplane that I want. We're going to go into liveries if you want to change your livery. Weight and balance is exactly what it says. How much fuel you want to have on board. I'm going to add in about 92%. You can mix, you know, you can mess around with the different weights. It'll give you an off balance. You'll have to trim the aircraft, so on and so forth. Failures. Failure is not an option, and we're not going near them tonight. And then ATC options, where you can put in your tail number, your call sign, the flight number if it's applicable, append heavy, so you'll be called November 235 Romeo Mike Heavy. The reason you'll be called Heavy, by the way, if you ever wanted to know, it's nothing to do with, you know, like the mass that you have assembled on yourself. It's to do with turbulence, or wake turbulence to be precise, which is important. And then show the show tail number on or off. So, I think there's, you know, there's, whatchamacallit? Where is it now? If I click, ready now, Murph. If I click on this, you'll notice that I have a plane sitting in the hangarage, which is this guy, the Aviation 101. That's Mr. Aviation 101. He has November 809901 on the aircraft. If you click don't show tail number, well then it shouldn't show any custom tail number that sits over it. Okay? Philly Roach says, can we follow Colonel Fork's second half on this YouTube channel? Negative, Philly Roach. What we're going to do when we jump over to Colonel Fork, I'm going to raid the channel. That's right, you heard it here first. We shall raid on Twitch, so you guys on Twitch can just stay where you are. And then on YouTube, when I go offline, we'll wait a couple of minutes and then we'll just jump over on YouTube over to Colonel Fork's channel. Where I am going after that, I'm going to keep flying because I want to fly the full route. That's right, route. But I'm going to jump onto Discord. And I'll be in the Discord chat if you guys all want to jump into Discord. And sure, we can have the crack as we're flying along with Colonel Fork. So my aircraft is set up, my flight plan is set up. I now go over to the flight conditions. Multiplayer, I want to go on to all players. Must select all players. When it comes to air traffic, turn everything off. You don't want to see AI or the artificial intelligence that will place aircraft, just pretend ones, or live traffic is going to read the live air service and, you know, put in aircraft based on what it thinks the live traffic is. Weather and time, we're going to go live. Let's see how that turns out. If you go to preset, it just means you can adjust everything here. So we're just going to go on live weather and see what happens. So that's your flight conditions set up. You can hit close. And last but not least, up to the top right hand corner, click on your gamer tag or username or whatever fancy name you have for it. You have to make sure your status is online, and servers, usually it'll say automatic. I want to select the North Europe server, so you just select North Europe server. More than likely, Colonel Fork will be on the East USA, but we'll get Colonel Fork to confirm that shortly. But yes, we're going on North Europe. And don't hit sign out, just click North Europe and just click back or click up here again, and you should be good to go. If you've all that done, you're laughing. Hit fly. Let's fly. And that's pretty much how you set up all of the stuff in the sim. So yes, it makes total sense now, or does it? And we go back to this. Oh wait, where did he go? Appeared again. So that's how you mess around with the settings. And again, if you guys have any questions relating to the sim and how we do stuff, just ask. And if you need a detailed kind of breakdown of Murph, I haven't an absolute clue, ask us over on Discord, and we'll try and sort you out over there. Link in the chat just now. KG Moose says, Murph, in the US, the FAA requires any aircraft with a maximum takeoff weight in excess of 3,000 or 300,000 pounds to use the term heavy. It has everything to do with mass. Ah, there we are, educated by the KG Moose. So I'm just going to give myself a few seconds here before we jump into the sim. Let's check on the weather. Great. So I'm going to do a little adjustment with my weather. But we'll keep it as close to the conditions that we have. Don't mind me. That's okay, that's okay. That's okay-ish. Don't mind me. We kind of know what we're doing, he says. Very confidently. Or not confident at all. As our music nicely plays here in the background. Frames are a little bit of an issue on the ground. Can we give a link to Colonel Fork's YouTube channel? It's actually in the description below, Philly. In the description below. I have always wanted to do that. You see people saying it. In the description below. It is. Go into the description below on YouTube. You'll see a link to ColFork85's stream. And that's over to his YouTube channel. And here we are. Okay, the music is nice, but shh, quiet now. And let's see if we remember how we turn on this machine here, shall we, Red Rider? Let's see. So down to, oh, the frames are high. Copilot, no. That's how we do it. Right, okay. First and foremost, battery, please. Alternator on the left and right. Yes. Mags are all off, so we know what to do with these now very shortly. Our fuel. The guys... Come back here. The guy said right engine, left engine. Fuel tanks are on. Fire extinguisher. What date is on it? There's no date. Sorry, it's we can't fly. Colonel Fork says, I'm partial to Twitch, however. Yeah, you'll definitely get Colonel Fork on Twitch. Colonel Fork, if you want to put in your Twitch link as well, it will be handy. KG Moose says, when the A380 was introduced, the FAA created its own category for the aircraft called Super. That's a real fatty. Is it just Super, or would it be Super Heavy? Yes, the dark side of Twitch, says Annalisa. Come to the dark side. I've always wanted to say that. It's the little things in life. Let me see now. The dark side has cookies. Shut your eyes and we're there. Just Super. Ah, okay. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we need to turn this machine on. Lightage. So let's go over here, over to here. Nav lights on, please. Recognition lights can come on here as well. Leave that the way it is. They're all okay. This... That doesn't look right, so it must be this one. That looks better. We'll get our internal lighting going up here as well because it does look super nice. And we know there's one over our head. Turn this guy on as well. Yeah, look at that. The colours. This thing is going to be amazing at night time. So we need to turn on the fuel pumps on the right engine. And then we're going to turn our mags on the right hand side. We're going to press the primer. There's fuel coming in, and we're going to engage the starter. Good start on the right engine. Go ahead and turn off the fuel pump. Left pump's coming on. Turn our left mags on. Prime the left. There's a prime. Open the window so you can really hear it. And engage the starter. It's alive! Close our little safety panels. Close the window. We're finished with the fuel pump. Everything is doing what it should be doing here. Avionics now coming online. Did it remember our hours? Yes, it did. Standby over on our Garmin. CDI goes to GPS because we're looking at the entire route. That's right, he said route. Timzo is in the house. Good to see you. Where are we flying to? So we're here on Sierra 27. We're going to go down to 5-2 Sierra and then 6 Sierra 5. D. O'Sullivan is in the house. Good to see you, my dude. Are there chocolate chips or dark milk on the cookies? Ooh. The questions are getting serious. Did you ever have... Was it McDonald's that did them? Basically, it's a cookie. But, like, they heat it. I think it's a huge cookie, but they heat it. And, like, the chocolate on the inside is warm. As he drools, thinking of that, that would be nice. And a glass of banya, or milk, as is, you know, commonly referred to. Yes. Travis Miller's in the house. Hello from California, he says. Well, hello from Tipperary in Ireland. Cy Murray is in the house. Happy Friday, my dude. Timzo says, have you got your pilot's license? Negative. I am the qualified pilot chair. No, hang on. How did I phrase it earlier on? I'm this seat pilot. I'm qualified to sit here. That's it. I have a few hours of flying in real life, but not many. Not enough to, like, you know what I'm doing. So yes. The questions are getting serious. Cookie talk is serious business. It is. It's almost as serious as pineapple on pizza. Think about it. It's super, super serious. Okay. Enough yap out of Murphy. Cowl flaps will open just because we can. Come hither, you slither. Johnny says, I'm glad there's an unlimited fuel setting. 2 hours into the stream and we're about to start the multiplayer part. I got distracted. It's a new plane, but it's nice, and I think you're all still here. So we're going to get vertical now. How do we get out of here? Okay, we got to do a Yui. Okay. Lights. Park and brake coming off. And a bit of oomph. Test the brakes that they are working. That appears to be a beach barren. We'll let you go first. Go on, it's okay. I have a desk pilot license, indeed. I can turn this thing fairly well. You wouldn't turn it in Crow Park. You would turn it though, it turns nicely. The ground handling on this aircraft is very good. Oh god, that was close. We nearly had close relations with a TBM. Distraction. Oh, look. Oh. See, nothing went wrong there. Now, what runway do we need to taxi from is the question. Anyone see a weather sock? Let's follow this guy. It looks like he knows what he's doing. Cat says, take your time, Murph. We're in no hurry. And with that, he puts on the brake. The beginning was more extended. The start was 9:15 Irish time, says Kendra. Yeah, it's grand. It's Friday. We're at the weekend. Runway 13. Yeah, yes, very good, Scott. Pineapple and pizza is a match made in heaven. If anyone says otherwise, please time them out for 20 seconds at least. Oh, hello, Piper Seminole. Looking good in the green livery. Hello, brother from another mother. Right, well, usually I'd be polite, but we're anxious to get some time going here, so I'm just going to mill through you. But don't mind me, there's nothing to see here as we look down at our cowl flaps and our pedals. This is called doing the pedal dance. No, don't mind me. We're going to go one notch of flaps. Do you stream the sim often, says Timzo. Yes, every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 8 PM Zulu time. Hello, Rudder from another hangar. Right, so guys, the plan is when we take off, it's going to be a left pattern as we can circle around the airfield until everyone gets vertical. And now to do so, we need to turn this gadget. Come hither, you slither. That'll do. Reset that. Hold that. And power coming in. The roars of our little Lycoming engines. Double cheese on pizza. Yeah, that's... Ooh, yeah. Can't go wrong with cheese pizza. Airspeed is alive. There's 60 knots. This thing is lively. There's 70. We're getting light now. 75. Just hitting 80. To us on the styra. We have positive rate of climb. Gear coming in. Having our toe brakes. Bring our flaps in here now as well. Anchovies I never liked. Yeah. Anchovies, yeah, I don't think... I asked once because I wanted anchovies on my pizza when I was a kid. Because, what was his name? Michelangelo out of the Turtles. Do you remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Michelangelo, wasn't it? He was the awesome dude. He was the surfer kind of a guy. Right, heading mode, please. VS mode. Continue to climb here at 1000. On. And let's see what happens here, Murphy. Oh god. Behave yourself now. We want to climb at 1000. Michelangelo, wasn't it? And there was I asked for anchovies one day. And I ate them. And they were absolutely horrible. Didn't like them at all. But it's okay. I only ate them the once. Anyway, it's time to say hello to these people. Oh, do you know what we'll do? Hang on. We'll get to it. Disappear me. Watch the RPMs as we climb. And watch the speed. Hello, fireflies. You're looking mighty. It's been a while. There's you. About time, Murphy. So if you're just joining us, we have just departed from Kalispell City Airport. We're on our way over to St. Ignatius. We're here in Montana. You join us with the Two-Tone Murphy Flying Circus, the Fireflies, in the multiplayer flight. Don't forget, we live stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Zulu time, right here on Twitch and on YouTube. It looks deadly. Annalisa is giving it absolute socks. Her feet are literally just a blur. Timso says, have you got the standard premium or deluxe? This is the premium deluxe. Aviation Life says, I see persons with sardines on pizza. Flying circus, assemble! Now, left hand traffic pattern. To the left. To the left. To the left. Heading is going to be 030. I've only stumps left where my feet used to be from all the dancing. Where are my dancing slippers? Look at the state of the views. Isn't it nice? We'll welcome the Seminole into the flying circus with a bit of diddly. And diddly idle. Look at the reflections on the side of the plane, look. It's crazy. I know. The reflections on the plane. How long is this flight? A while. Let's see. So there's about an hour left on the two-tone Murphy leg, and then we're going to rumble over to Colonel Fork. So altitude is looking kind of healthy. We'll level off at 7,500 feet. So how to do the altitude, I'm going to watch until we get to 7,500. I'm going to click on this ALT button on their autopilot, and it should hold. Check. Did you see that, sports fans? Don't act like you're not impressed. Colonel Fork says, my dad has officially joined the 21st century. He just got his first smartphone. Well, congratulations, Colonel Fork85 Senior. Alison says 6,000 feet is a safe altitude at this leg. Yeah, but yeah. Look at the views though, look. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. So we have some music for this neck of the woods. Oh, zoom out here. Oh, let's zoom in, Murph. Zoom out here. New heading. We're going to head over to 270 degrees. As I get a notification to say there's an update available for one of my many apps. Silence. Walton says, Oxbow Lake, Junior Cert Geography. This is involuntary toe tapping music. I know, right? If you're not tapping something, something's gone wrong. Look at the scenery here. Colonel Fork, you are on the Lee Roadie tonight. So we're level here at 7.5. Well, we should be 7,500 feet. We picked up a bit of altitude, but that's okay. We won't fall out about it. We're making our way back up towards the airport, but we will turn back onto our magenta line. Because we got some fireflies around us. Mama George in the house. I probably will. Right, so I'm going to flick over to nav mode. All right, here. We shall bank to the left. Get ourselves back down to 7,500. Beef Ruler is in the house. He says ding dong, or should the ding. I need to get that. There you are. See? See? You're giving me inspiration. I'm going to write down ding dong. And no doubt Mrs. Two-Tone will say, huh? But I have some sound bites. These are called sound bites.
Traffic.
But I need to get the ding dong. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't mean it like that, but maybe I did. Anyway, we're on nav mode, which is good. So, we're going to listen to some nice music as we check out this amazing scenery along with the flying circus in the brand new Coronado version of the Piper PA-44 Seminole. This route tonight was chosen and designed by our very own ColFork85. The Two-Tone Murphy stream took off from Eureka in Montana. We've just landed and taken off again from Kalispell City, which is Sierra 27. We're going to make one stop at 52 Sierra, St. Ignatius Airport. And then finally, we will go to 6 Sierra 5, which is Ravalli County Airport. Our stream will finish from there, but then we shall be joining Colonel Fork either on his YouTube or Twitch channel. He'll drop links in there for you guys. And he's going to continue on this epic journey this evening from Montana down into Idaho. He will be looking at KSMN, Lemhi Airport. Is it Lemhi County or Lemhi County? Then it's over to KAOC, which is Arco Boot County. And then finally bringing us to U56 Rigby Airport in Idaho. It's going to be epic. I'm going to stay flying. Once we get finished over at Ravalli County Airport, it's over to Colonel Fork's stream. I'm going to jump on to the Discord channel. You guys are welcome to ramble in. We'll be in the chat as we'll be checking out Colonel Fork's stream and fly with the man himself. It's going to be a lot of fun, and this time Murphy doesn't need to lead the pack, so I get to practice on formation flying. I shall become a firefly tonight. The excitement, it's real. I feel like this on the inside. Leader of the circus is in the house. All hail King Murph, king of the buttons. Jay Picard is in the house. Hello Murphy, me boy, sorry. I bought an RC flight sim. I feel like a traitor. That's okay, dude. Wherever you get your aviation enjoyment, that's quite okay with us. Ludo says, you are welcome to you are welcome to the Fireflies. Am I going to earn a t-shirt? Murphy's going to become a firefly. That could be dangerous. Gotbreak says, I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. Sebastian says, in this week's episode of Plain Graphic, we are witnessing an invasive species of PC-12 buzzing a PA-44. This could be quite a show. Tune in next week for another episode of Plain Graphic. Wade Trisler is in the house. Good to see you, dude. This is the Piper Seminole PA44, just released in the last couple of hours or day or so from Coronado. It's available in the official marketplace. And it's only gorgeous. It flies really, really well. It's an absolute joy to fly this thing. It looks and sounds fantastic. This is, in my opinion, their best one in Microsoft Flight Sim yet. Dare I say it. The caveat is, of course, the Mooney is broken. But for the moment, this machine is in the lead. Kind of nice though, isn't it? Now, what were we thinking about music? Ah, yes, I know what to do here. This one and then this one. Is there any recommended speed? Asks Ruben. We're currently cruising at 125 knots. Indicated. Giving us a ground speed of 141. Bring up a little map here. We're going to make a landing at 52 Sierra, and then it's down to 6 Sierra 5. We're over the lakes. Look at the state of that view. Who said screenshot? One, please. Kingsman9965 says, my great father was from Tipperary. Nice. Oh, here's another screenshot. Look at all these. Amazing. So I have to say, these are indeed challenging times, you know, with the Rona. So I do hope you guys are all keeping very, very safe and well. I hope that these streams are keeping you good company and hopefully entertaining you a little bit. We do try. Colonel Fork says at the changeover at 6S5, he's going to be in the Cessna 172. Queen Firefly says Murph plus buttons plus Miss Two-Tone equals massage. Red Dragon says just ordered the Honeycomb Alpha and Beta. We're going to need a bigger desk. Yeah, the Mooney is still in a state of sorry, it's just not working. There's always one. You join us with the flying circuits. Oh, we're in a Coronado, so we can do this. Look, it's okay. It was all intentional. There we go. Liking the view much? Time for a shameless plug, I think. Don't forget, guys, we live stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right here on Twitch and on YouTube, 8 o'clock Irish time. If you guys are liking this sort of content, be sure to smash the thumbs up button. If you do like the content, be sure to hit the follow and subscribe. I'll also put a link in to our Discord. Fantastic spot, great community over there. We've reached level 2, which means we have fantastic fan-dangled audio and upload speeds. Wade says, does it have an autopilot? It surely does. Merlin Flyer says, without the streams, I would be climbing the ceiling. Scott Briggs says, I just hope we're not all still here in 2024 with long white beards. We played that one. Hang on, we probably played that one as well. Hang on, we can change the music a little bit. What have we got over here? Well, we can try this one. That kind of fits the bill. Aviation Life says, "See, Murph, that's where you get the button problem. It's asking us to smash the like button." Luda says, 144 likes. Amazing. Tim Middleton says, "I like Shameless. He's my second favourite Irish YouTuber." Cool. Nick70 is now following over on Twitch. Happy Friday, my dude, and many thanks for the follow. Hope you're keeping well, my dude. They are. They really like the back of my plane. But look at the deadly straight line, look. This is fantastic looking. Amazing formation flying from the Flying Circus. We're boxed in. Clouds to the left of me, jokers to the right. We're very high up in the air. So we're going to descend here now, dudes. We're going to go down to 6,000 feet. Does anyone know the elevation? What's your name on Discord trying to join? Follow that link, my dude, and all shall be forgiven. Philip, hey, it's not flat. I'll be joining the flight. Elevation is 3,006 feet. Many thanks, Moose Knuckle Life. So we're going to descend here a little bit. So we're going to go V-speed. We're going to drop the nose. We're going to descend at, say, 600 feet per minute. Watch your speed as you do so. Oh, I think this will work. You could make up your own lyrics to this one. Like Tight Pants. Our music tonight provided by license with epidemicsound.com. We're halfway to our first stop. So our plan is, as Bittersweet84 is now following, many thanks, my dude. I'm going to get landed first, then we're going to put the cameras on you guys and see what we can do. Many thanks, Ludas, with the cheer, my dude. There's graphics going bananas. But many thanks for your kindness, Ludas. Thank you very, very much. Each blanket bingo meets the Marauders. Ronnie Mal says, the M339 is great to fly around and check out the scenery and able to catch up with everyone. Sweet. Queen Firefly says, Murph, I'm from the Discord with the totally family-friendly name. Aha! Good to see you, my dude. I hope you're keeping well, and welcome. So yeah, I'm going to try and land first down here, and then we're going to record all you people's landing. Have we confirmed a runway? I was going to go for 08, but then Colonel Fork mentioned maybe the opposite side. Where would you like to land? Doesn't really matter. We're going for 2.6. That's important. I'll write it down. So 2.6 is where we're going to do a visual approach. Look at the scenery and look at the fireflies. What a day for flying! Mr. Sachi is now following. Good evening, happy Friday, and you're very, very welcome along, my dude. Appreciate the follow. Fredo044 says, can I fly with you? Yes, you can. We have a couple of rules, if that's okay, Fred. No custom liveries, no custom aircraft from outside the official marketplace. The M339 is okay, and no airliners. If you can abide by those rules, we'll get on just fine. You'll find us on the North Europe server. We're heading towards an airport called 52 Sierra, which is known as St. Ignatius. And we have the Flying Circus keeping us company. Soon, Murphy is going to be a Firefly. I can't wait. Ah, yes, sorry, Colonel Fork. The L-19 from Black Box Simulations, which is the bird dog, that is also fine. It's on the North Europe server. Murphy is going to land first so all the Fireflies can follow the smoke plume and locate the airport. Sebastian says, next time you fly in West Virginia, fly through the Welcome to West Virginia sign. Oh, we'll give it a bash. But we'll continue our descent here. We're just at 5,000 feet. We'll level off at... we'll probably go at 4,000 feet. We have this lake to contend with. And it's over to that side. So far, so good. 50HF is in the house. Good to see you. Got Border Collies sending the trucks. Right, we'll kind of level off here, just, you know, cause. Behave yourself, machine. Where are we right now? We're right here. So you can take off from 7 Sierra 0 or join us at 52S. Then we're heading down, not to KMSO, we're going to 6 Sierra 5. That is our final destination on this stream. Then it's over to ColFork85 and he's going to continue on the epic journey for our Friday Flyday night flight. If that made any sense at all, I don't know. So we are enjoying the new Piper PA44 Seminole, just released by Coronado. It's available in the official Microsoft store inside the simulator. So far, it's an absolute joy to fly. It's responsive, it handles well, performance is very good, it sounds lovely, it looks fantastic. Well done to Coronado for this. Now just hurry on and fix the Mooney, will you? It's gathering dust in the hangar. So at this stage, it's like it was like hailstones with like giant hailstones, and it turned the ground into a block of cheese. So to all our in-sim pilots flying with us this evening, I would ask you kindly, if you're flying with us and you're here in the chat, do please press the number 2 so we can get a full count on who's here with us. It'll be interesting to see the numbers. Many thanks, Fred, for the follow. Appreciate that, my dude. Oh dear. There's a few of them. Let's start counting, shall we? "68 is my current count." Well, holy guacamole. That's a lot of planes. That's going to be a lot of pints of Guinness when we land. Right, we're going to go to heading mode. Peel off here to the left, as we're going to make an approach onto runway 26. Where are we at, Kendra? Is it more? 75, 76, 77. 77. 77? Huh? That'd be a lot of people. Now be mindful of the mountains, Murphy. They don't move out of your way. Let's not go there. 77 beetles. They're fireflies, but I see what you mean. Fireflies are beetles, Murphy. Yeah, but they don't sound nice. Be mindful of the right turn. Joseph Gambino's in the house. He says, "Hiya Murph, happy Friday, and the same to you, my dude. I hope all is well in New York City. Hope you're keeping very, very well. Thanks for joining us. We're in Montana." The ladybug is a charming beetle, Murph. Thanks, KG. Someone you've... One second now, see if we can fix something. Okay. Autopilot off. We're gonna hand fly it. Is that the runway over there? Kinda looks like it. Let's press the V button. Ah, it is. Right. We're getting there. Face cam on for the dramatic effect. Runway in sight. So we're going to rumble over. Oh, landing gear coming down. I'm unsure, is Dangerous Brian still there? I think there's an issue. We'll fix it. So, Dangerous Brian, if you are there, I think a button may have been pressed and I haven't seen your comments, so bear with me. I'll fix it once I get us onto the ground. So we've got one notch of flaps. He does it. Kane says, is this our last stop? No, this is our second last stop. The next airport is the last one for this stream, but then we're going to jump over to ColFork85's channel and continue on this adventure. Philip says, your landing looks dramatically different than mine, in a good or a bad way? This is a nice little airport. St. Ignatius. Now, what's your speed here, Murph? Runway 25 or 26 rather for the win. Watch the flare. Touchdown. Bit of manual braking. Flaps are back in. Someone went off the runway. Uh-oh. We're going to get ourselves parked up here. Butter! Butter, butter. Right, so what we're going to do with the camera on you guys, as you're coming in for your approach, hit the brakes, hit the microphone. Right, need to jump back out here, turn on the name plates. Bear with me, my dudes. We'll catch all the landings here now momentarily. There's a go around. Welsh Rugby. Technic Al. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh dear, did you see that, sports fans? Uh-oh. Craft Monkey. Oosh. Technic Al is inbound. It's looking good. Daniel Booker is away. Many thanks for your company tonight, my dude. Murph. Right. You guys are dangerous. Tom LeCrab. Now remember guys, once you get landed, be sure to hit the escape key so the other aircraft can load in. Very, very nice landings here this evening. Uh-oh. They're not too bad for the most part. Merlin Flyer, Pilot Peely, Hal Jor, MJ DY So. Tarnish is down. Rob 961. Ooh. Another crab on that one. Causeway 04. Uh-oh. There goes Ludus. Why not? Cat 067 is down. Catbat 9 is here. Mountain Biking Rules has made it. Rad Pilot Randy. Big Shot Muffy. It's carnage. It's absolutely bananas. What's going to happen? Chilled Corky's down. And remember guys, once you land, hit the escape key. See you soon, Fly Darren. Many thanks for joining us. Mac Fire's here. Rob is down. He's up. He's down. Hi Murray wants to know how to watch on Discord, but we're not streaming there at the moment. Unless someone else is. Jump into one of the multiplayer chat rooms. You'll see it. There's HBBN74. Airplane spin-off from the 80s. Hot Sing says, that was very nice again. Thank you for informing us about the new plane. Cool. Tim Butler's away. We'll see you soon, my dude. DDN Taz inbound. There's Chris. Master Gabriella. Oh, Cherub. Nicely done, my guys. Pilot Billy says, hey Murph, good fun, but gonna say goodnight. See y'all, Fireflies. Pilot Billy, many thanks, my dude. We'll see you soon. Actually, there's Red Dragon. Euro Blues is away. Bill Boardman is away. We'll see you soon, my dude. Kingsman 9965. We'll see you on the next one. As Bry Boy 2020 makes his arrival. Moving Pigeon. Go on, you devil, you. He made it! Dynamite is now following. Many thanks, my dude. Look at the scenery here. It's absolutely stunning, isn't it? Okay. I left you in this position. So we're going to turn off the name plates and we're going to ramble down to our next and final airport for the Two-Tone Murphy stream. And then it's over to Colonel Fork as we resume our epic journey into Idaho. Backfire says, beautiful scenery. Where are we? We're in Montana. This is called St. Ignatius Airport, 52 Sierra. Wayland is away. Erlansky is away. We'll see you soon, my dudes. Many thanks for tuning in to see us. So I'm just going to taxi back up the runway and we'll get active again. Don't mind me. Just Gambino, we are on the North Europe server. Peter Carney says, speaking of butter, Kerrygold is available in the Netherlands now. Nice! Cajon de Kerrygold. So, we're about to take off from 52 Sierra and we're going to head down to 6 Sierra 5, Ravalli County Airport, still in Montana. Absolutely epic scenery here. Hats off to Colonel Fork for that. Bot Singh is away. We'll see you soon. Keen Effort says, is next Monday our last Vietnam trip? It surely is. We're going to be looking at the new custom scenery made especially for next Monday's stream by Jepson 2001. We'll be flying from, I think it's Hanoi over to Halong Bay. And then you need a water-going craft, a boat plane, if you will. And it's going to be a taxi only from the Two-Tone Murphy Airport. That's right, it's a Two-Tone Murphy Airport. And we're going to ramble over to the bar. It's a race, and you have to taxi. If you get airborne, you failed. Rudder Odenbach is away. Time to sleep, he says. That's okay. Many thanks for joining us. We'll see you on the next one. Guten Nacht, mein friend. Oh. There's a Mooney looking all fantastically gorgeous. We get ourselves into position here. So we're going to circle around left traffic again from the airport. Just allow everyone to get airborne. Power coming in. Airspeed is alive. How's the time and weather doing, guys? Because I suspect it's not 100% accurate on my screen. So, positive rate of climb. Gear coming in. Tapping our toe brakes. You called the Seminole a Mooney. Was it not a Mooney over there? I thought it was. So, let me see. Fly, runway, heading. Fly, my pretty. So, we're going to go to heading mode. We're going to go to VS. We're going to climb at 1000. Careful, Murphy. There's buttons. Autopilot on. Let's see what it thinks about doing here. Looks okay. Sweet. Colonel Fork, what is the current time of day in the sim? Look at all the fireflies. 1543. Doesn't that look very pretty indeed? Have you ever wondered why we call it fireflies? That be why. Okay. Left-hand turn. Over to 180 degrees. What's our safe altitude? I think 7.5 for this leg, if I'm not mistaken. Jepson 2001 says, Murph, if you can just remind the folks that have downloaded my scenery for next Monday, they need to have both files installed, Halong Bay and VVTG. The links are on Discord. I hope you guys got that. So for next Monday, rumble over to Discord, go into the exclusive content, and you'll find Jepson 2001 scenery in there. we'll level off here. Easy now. Okay, so we're going to head over to 090 degrees. Charlie Egan is in the house. Happy Friday, my dude. What aircraft are you using? This is the newly released Coronado Piper Seminole PA-44. And it's absolutely fantastic. It looks great, it sounds great, and it flies great. This is one of their best. Why isn't that light working? Kendra is away. You have a great weekend, Kendra. Many thanks for joining us here this evening. And with that beautiful pictures and great music, I have to go. I learned once, it's best to leave when the mood is at its greatest point. In your streams, I never know when that is the best time to go. Well, thanks very much. As I said, have a great weekend. And we'll hopefully see you really soon. So, we're going to rejoin the magenta line. It's absolutely amazing. Alison says, planes are trying to kill us tonight. Autopilot's going totally haywire. It did that. So it's like when you deactivate the autopilot, it's giving you a full right aileron trim. You need to reset it. See what you can do. It is recoverable, but it's really awkward. And flying now. So we're about 25 minutes away from our final destination here on the Two-Tone Murphy stream, but fear not. We're only approaching the halfway point. Colonel Fork is going to take over, and he's going to fly us down into Idaho. We shall see KSMN, KAOC, and U-56 airports. What's going to happen when I'm finished up at Ravalli County Airport? We will raid the Twitch viewers straight over to Colonel Fork. We'll give you YouTube viewers a couple of minutes to jump over to Colonel Fork's YouTube channel, the link for which is in the description below. I'm going to then jump over to Discord. If you guys want to join along, we'll keep an eye on Colonel Fork's stream. I'll continue to fly as one of the Fireflies, which is going to be fun. Look at the state of the view. If Colonel Fork wants to put up a link to his Twitch, Alison, sounds like we need some more ice cream after that, says Annalisa. It took 5 full minutes to try and trim it out too, I know. It's great fun. Ava says hi. Hello, Ava. What is the airport for now? It is going to 6 Sierra 5. You join us with the Flying Circus en route down to Ravalli County Airport, soon to switch over to our tag team. I was going to say, what was I used to say? Remember Road Dog? Tag team champions of the world. You remember? Road Dog. Anyway, shameless plug time. So speed is good, altitude is good, temperatures and pressures are good, fuel is good. We have 1 hour in our brand new machine. Many thanks Colonel Fork for the link that is to his Twitch channel. We're going to do a direct raid from here, so if you're currently watching us on Twitch, it should be an automatic process. A little notification will pop up on your screen to say raid, and we'll jump in on Colonel Fork's stream. And those of us on YouTube, as I said, we'll just ramble over to his channel, and I'm gonna slip into the Discord. I shall slip into a more comfortable number. Scenery is unbelievable here. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. Many thanks to Colonel Fork for finding this location. Many thanks for the subscribe, my dude. How do we pronounce this? Is it Goodney Sigurd Johnson? Many thanks, my dude. I probably butchered your name. It wasn't intentional, but sure, look it. I gave it a bash. MacFire says, I wonder how it'll be after Tuesday's scenery update for the USA. It's hard to know. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I think I played that one. Which now? Do you know what we need now? Because it's at the stage we need to be ramping things up a little notch. Would you agree? Have I music here to ramp things up? I think I have. Bear with me. Let's see. Jamote says, sitting here eating apple pie and all I can think of is ice cream after two of our young ladies have mentioned it several times. Do some ice cream myself. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream. For ice cream. Now, this one. We are 20 minutes away from our destination. The Flying Circus in full swing tonight. Over 75 aircraft joining in. Dio Sullivan 12 says, what plane is that? This is the newly released Piper PA-44 Seminole from Coronado, available right now in the marketplace inside Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's rather nice. I think it's about $30-ish, give or take. It's mighty fine looking. Chris Buckle says, does anyone else's sim crash at random? Yes, you are not alone, my friend. It happens every now and again, but hopefully not too often. Murph, they just invented a repellent for buttons. Will you like it? I will love it. Dan Moorcamp is back. Great to see you. Don't forget, guys, I live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And when I'm not on the gadget, and when I'm not streaming, you'll find me on Discord. Be sure to rumble over. You'll be more than welcome to join us. There's always 2, 3. It is a spectacular airplane, this, isn't it? Amazing. Edward TX is in the house. This is the Piper Seminole from Coronado. Daiso is now following. Many thanks. Happy Friday. Charlie Egan is away. Many thanks for stopping by, my dude. We'll see you on the next one. Irish Aviator says, do you have a co-pilot? No. Duffman says, happy landing and good night to all. And to you, my dude. Look at the scenery. Kane Lafford wants Aladdin's flying carpet to come to Microsoft Flight Sim. Annalisa with a very important question. She says, just a quick question. When do you think it's acceptable to start sending Christmas cards? Really? Are we getting close to Christmas? Is it holiday season? How long have we got? We got 9 minutes. What's going to happen? Just because Annalisa said it. For the men, it's normally December 24th. Murphy, where are you going with this music? Try this one. Joseph Gambino says, Murph, are you flying in live weather? I'm in clear skies. I think the weather's starting to break a bit. This is live weather according to my system. Annalisa says, I know some people are starting to write theirs early because of the post is going to be jammed. Yes. My advice, I work in logistics, and put it this way, I'm waiting 3 weeks on a item that should have been delivered within 3 days. I've really enjoyed leading the pack on these few legs, and I'm really looking forward to following Colonel Fork on the next few legs. 6 minutes from our destination. We'll descend down a little bit. Dilly 571. We're on approach into Ravalli, then it's over to Lemhi County in Idaho. Before we go, or after then, we're going to go to Arco Butte, and finally over to Rigby. The next 3 airports are going to be under the command of Colonel Fork85. Really looking forward to it. If you're on Twitch, we're going to raid straight over to his channel. If you're on YouTube, the link for Colonel Fork's channel is in the description. I'm going to jump over to Discord if you guys want to join me. So we'll have the chat and the crack as Murphy does his very best to fly information as I take up the role of a Firefly. Ryanair is in the chat. Greetings. Colonel Fork says, confirming he will be on the East USA server once the stream begins. Take note, pilots. We're going to jump over to the East USA server. You can imagine now Murphy is going to be set when it comes to music. I'm even working on Christmas lights overlays. That was Philip in the TBM. Nicely done, my dude. It's getting close to the holiday season. You can feel it. Put your Christmas trees up or light the menorah, whatever it is you do. Even if it's doing nothing. Friendly fires in the house. Buenas noches, he says. If it was not for your wife, Christmas would bypass my house, says Jim. Annalisa is tempted to hang lights up with the music. Depending on your plans for Christmas, We're planning many streams over the holidays to keep you guys as entertained as we can. Kane Lafford, there is only one song we should enter into the Eurovision, and that is My Lovely, Lovely Horse. So, are we getting a two-tone Santa? I don't know. As we turn on the camera for the face cam, for the dramatic effect, as we're going to try and finally put this machine down for a landing. So we'll do the same thing again. Murph is going to try and land first. We'll watch you guys come in. There will be a very quick pit stop, and then we're going to jump over to Colonel Fork to fly under the command. Right. Behave now, Murph. Best behavior. Landing gear coming down. The approach is looking good. We've got plenty of fireflies in the area. That looks savage, doesn't it? There's always 5. The barrel rolls out of that thing. Holy moly. Gordon says, was flying to S... or to 6S0. Numbers. The numbers. What's your speed here, Murph? We've Poppy Lights there to give us a hand. There we go on the glide slope. Flaps are good. This is another nice airport. A lot of planning and preparation has gone into tonight's flight, and it's all thanks to Colonel Fork, so a big shout out to you, my dude. Breathtaking scenery all the way along, really good airports. Yeah, don't butcher this, Murph. We're all counting on you. Hold the nose. There's our flare. Nice gentle touchdown. Keep it on the centre line. Bring our flaps back in, finish with them. Get ourselves off the runway. TIO 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Retard, and then we're down. Right, spin around on the grass because, well, that's what you do. And hold. Right, I'm going to park up. Turn our nameplates on to catch you guys for the landing. Traffic on, fly, go back, resume, into here, over to here, press this button, disappear me, and well, here's looking at you. Technic Al is down, there's Craft Monkey, it's an instant. Rattling Jeans, we'll do a Yui, and let's see what we can see. Butter as usual, says Annalisa. That can't be good. Now you're expecting that I do good things. We're going to be on the East USA server very soon for Colonel Fork. We're just gonna... There he goes. We're going to here. We're gonna catch out some of... We're gonna catch some of the landings. Look out! Look out! Murder, death, kill. Oh, some fantastic flying here again so far from the Fireflies of the Two-Tone Murphy Flying Circus. We need the X-Files. I want to believe, Annalisa. The truth is out there. But yes, so we'll catch the landings coming in. Once you guys are landed, be sure to hit that escape key. Grab yourself a brew. I hope you guys are going to stay and we show some support to Colonel Fork for picking out this fantastic route for tonight. We'll do a normal shutdown, as it were, of the Two-Tone Murphy stream. At that stage, we'll jump over to Colonel Fork. I'm going to jump into Discord. Nice landing, guys. Roger. Joe Tech, Rolly Mal is down, Tom the Crab is here, Mountain Biking Rules, that was a good landing area, Papa Joe B is down. It's all looking wonderful. Killed Corky. Ludos on the center line. Amazing. There's Gibbo. Nicely done, my dude. Rad Pilot Randy inbound. Uh-oh. VPV7. Jan Morecambe says, is it okay when I listen only in the Discord chat? I have no mic. That's okay, Jan. No problem at all, dude. It means we can talk about you and you can't say nothing. As Hal Jor makes an approach. Look at that poor devil. My heart goes out to him, look. Well, he was down there a second ago. There's Ebak and Red Dragon, Bad Dog, Sean Lego Man. White as Ice is down. The Burko Flyer. Annalisa needs to refresh her first aid, sir, for these landings. Theo Sullivan says, what's going on in Discord after? We're going to follow Colonel Fork as we watch him either on YouTube and on Twitch. I'm going to jump onto Discord so we can be having the chat as we're following Colonel Fork. CDN Taz is down. It's all looking good. So just to be clear, guys, we're going to take off from this airport 6-5 Sierra, no, 6 Sierra 5, and we're going to make our way down to KSMN, then KAOC, and then U56. So Colonel Fork will be starting from this airport. This is like the halftime show. We shall all be flying momentarily once again. Ludos, great to see you again, my dude. Many thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one. Jerome makes a nice landing. Moving pigeons. You can do it. Fast Pete 84 is with him. Uh-oh. Oh! But it's okay, he made it. He was committed. We'll give him that. But you are getting better. Fast Pete 84, look at this for an approach. Beautiful. So once we know when Colonel Fork is ready to rock, we shall jump in. Clem is in the house. Happy Friday, my dude. As Nitrous is on the way in. No pressure. We're all counting on you. The music is real. Okay, so it's looking mighty. Get the mouse down out of here. Very, very nicely done, my dudes. So, to be clear, as we turn back on me camera, part one of our escapades is now finished on this Two-Tone Murphy stream. We're going to jump over to Colonel Fork. I'll be on Discord. If you're on Twitch, stay where you are. We'll jump over to his channel. If you're on YouTube, get ready to jump over when we're ready. Once this stream shuts down, we can ramble into Colonel Fork. He'll get going in a couple of minutes. But my thanks to everyone so far for tuning in, showing your support, and, well, keeping me company. Thank you so very, very much, one and all. I've had an absolute blast here tonight. We've checked out the new PA-44 Seminole from Coronado, and the absolute seal of approval. It's a fantastic airplane, and a big shout out to Colonel Fork for picking all the routes here this evening. So that's pretty much it from me. On the screen, I'm going to jump over to Discord. You'll hear me yapping away in there to me heart's content. I invite all of you to jump on into Discord if you wish. We will be watching Colonel Fork either on Twitch or on YouTube. So I'll hopefully catch you over the weekend, and look after yourselves, stay safe. Thanks for tuning in. A big shout out to all our moderators and to all our wonderful peoples for joining in. I'm really grateful for all your support, guys. As Tyler Park has become a member, well, thank you very, very much. It's happening now. Edward Texas is now following. Thank you all so very much. We're going to jump over to the Colonel in a couple of moments, and we'll see you over on that side of the room. Thanks so much, guys.